and Pittsfield. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to the Jake in Louisiana for some Tuesday night basketball here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart here as the Louisiana Bulldogs and Lady Dogs take on the Clopton Hawks and Lady Hawks, and both of these teams are meeting for the third time already this season, and most likely will face each other a fourth time, Marianne.
Absolutely. I mean, it's gotta love the area basketball.
And in these matchups, the Clopton girls have won the first two matchups, and the Louisiana boys have won the first two matchups, both of those for tournament championships at Clopton and Bowling Green, respectively.
Well, and you know what they always say, Mark, it's hard to beat a team three times. So we're going to see what Louisiana Lady Bulldogs and the Clopton Hawks have picked up from their two earlier losses. You know, when we watched the Clopton and Louisiana girls in the Clopton game and the Clopton championship, that first half of the matchup, Louisiana held in there and actually led quite a bit at a time.
Yeah.
Now, this past Saturday was a little bit of a different story. I think we saw two teams that we really weren't used to seeing. They played late on Friday night, came back, had earlier games on Saturday, and I think just a week of the tournament action just kind of sort of got to them a little bit. Louisiana was a little sluggish. Reese Womack was held to 3 points, and she wasn't even able to get that until like the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see how those are going to come out. And, of course, the boys' side of things, we'll talk about it a little bit more, but they were, tooth and nail, back and forth, and I think that we're going to see a lot of that again tonight.
We're about 12 and a half minutes away from the opening tip here. Let's start the pregame show after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up. And listen for the Eagle Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9 on KJFM Radio.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey, while there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Getting ready for Clopton and Louisiana from the Jake here at Louisiana High School. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart, and Marianne mentioned this is the third time these two schools are going to face each other on the basketball court. And they're in the same district.
I know, isn't that how it always goes?
So they're going to most likely,
they are.
The girls and boys going to play a fourth time at some point in that district tournament. And I was talking to coaches Matt Boswell and Landon Hall about it. And Landon, he said that when he was playing under Craig Smith, who's now the principal here at Louisiana, that they played Clopton in Louisiana 4 times that one season while he was a player. And Louisiana beat Clopton for the Clopton Tournament Championship. Clopton beat Louisiana here and then Louisiana won at Bowling Green Tournament. Clopton then beat Louisiana for the district championship, and somewhere in there, I think it was the first time, was a buzzer beater where Derek Richards hit the shot to win a ball game. So it is not unheard of. I don't think I've ever called 4 games in one season between 2 specific teams, but that is a very big possibility this year.
So actually, now that you bring that up, I'm going back to probably right around the same time when the girls, Louisiana had the strong girls team. I bet they did play 4 times as well, because that was the year that they were in that district together. And if Louisiana girls had been in any other district, they would have gotten out and advanced on. But
and
because
probably made a run.
And probably made a run, but they kept bumping up against Clopton, and that was another one of the years that they, made a run to state. So, these teams definitely have history. They're a fun group of teams to watch. I am anxious to see how different things will look tonight. That's what I'm anxious to see.
Yes. What kind of changes that these coaches make in both the girls and the boys games. Coach Boswell said one time when he was at Mark Twain, they played Monroe City 4 times in a season and ended up beating the Panthers 3 times during that particular season. So it's not unheard of, but it doesn't happen very often. The old cliche around here is it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Well, 4 is an incredibly different story. So that's what we're on the trek for here in 25-26 between Clopton and Louisiana. We'll take a break, come back with keys to the game for the girls after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game, we'll start with Louisiana because they're the ones that have to make the adjustment tonight. They've faced Clopton twice and lost by close to 30 both times in both the Clopton and Bowling Green Tournament Championship, although, like you said, they led in the first half at Clopton for a significant portion of that first half. But they've got to help each other out. When they get into their offensive sets, they've got to keep moving away from the ball. Motion is what's going to help them, and same thing on against this press. They've got to help each other out.
They do. The Chapman twins have done a great job, especially this last Saturday, watching them handle the pressure that Clopton put on them as they were bringing the ball up and down the court. They were able to move the ball well. They worked well together there. They need to get a couple other players involved in that. I would also like to see if Reese Womack can get hot. I think that would help the Lady Dogs a lot and help with their confidence. And then, of course, the rebounds. You've got some girls that are strong rebounders for Clopton this year that you really have to get in there and battle and get in that good position for and work on getting those rebounds and then, kicking it out and letting the girls run with it.
It is very hard to do because although other than Bailey Land, there isn't a whole bunch of height out there, but both Callie and Ashlyn Noah are so strong down at that post position that it's very tough to get that position, like you said.
But, we've seen Camry Ahart come in, and she does some good stuff down below and in the paint. The problem with Saturday, she got in foul trouble early, and then they had to come out. Madison Bell came in. She had some good minutes in there and then got a little bit of an injury, so she had to come out. And that basically took them away from anything down in the paint outside of Reese for the most part.
Yeah, and if you don't have Camry Ahart in there, I think Reese Womack is less successful in a ball game because she takes a lot of the weight off of Reese's shoulders, especially within 10 feet of the basket. I'm not saying Reese isn't effective outside that because she is a great shooter, but her best minutes are spent in that paint. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups are right around the corner here from the Jake on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Since beginning to work for Pike County Memorial Hospital in 2012, I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you and would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their support. I invite those of you who are suffering from muscle or joint pain to schedule a complimentary screening in order to determine if physical therapy can aid in your recovery. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact me, affiliate agent Kayla Henderson or Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green. We're your shelter agents for auto, home, and life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And first for the visiting Clopton Lady Hawks, 18-0, coached by Devin Streed. They'll start a junior at 5'5", the tournament MVP, the Eagle 102 All-Tournament team from last week, Charlie Spoonster. Another member of the All-Tournament team, 5'7", senior Tinley Spoonster. A All-Tournament team member, 5'9", junior, number 55, Callie Noah. Also starting tonight, number 22, a 5'9", junior, Ashlyn Noah, and a senior at 5'2", number 24, Campbell Lindsay. For Louisiana, another Eagle 102 All-Tournament team member, number 12, a junior guard, Nikiah Griffith gets a start. A sophomore forward, number 30, Camry Ahart. Number 20, a senior, Reese Womack, at that post position. Number 2 gets the start. A sophomore guard, Trinity Chapman, and a sophomore guard, her twin sister, number 1, Serenity Chapman, rounds out the starting 5. So again, you got Spoonster, Noah, and Lindsay for Clopton. And for Louisiana, Chapman, Griffith, Womack, and Ahart. That's Camry Ahart, as there are 2 pairs of sisters on each team here in this ball game, and 3 of the 4 of them are starting.
Yeah, I know, and I think that they just like to mess with us at times every now and again.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time or the last time.
And we're going to do it one more time after tonight, most likely here in this 25-26 season. They're getting ready for the national anthem and on-court introductions. Those are our starting lineups. Tip-off just minutes away on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across our region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years. Demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Teams being introduced on the floor right now, Marianne, and we're just about ready for basketball here from the Jake.
We are, and while we have a moment, Mark, want to again compliment all four teams here tonight. We got to see a lot of rivalries going on during the tournament this last week, and some of them may not have been always as friendly, I would like to say, but it was a true joy watching these two teams participate. They had great respect for each other. You never saw anything of that was disrespectful in any way to each other, helping each other up, and again, that goes for the boys and girls teams on both sides, so hats off to these communities.
And I'd say so far this season, and I'm including Highland, the Highland game in that, Louisiana's probably given Clopton two of their toughest games so far.
Absolutely. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I tell you what, Louisiana has a great defense. They are young. As you heard in our starting lineup, they have, one senior on the squad. So when they're going to, next year, they're going to be even that much tougher. So, don't by any means count these ladies out at all.
And we'll have Clopton one more time this week from the Superfan Shootout in Quincy at Quincy Notre Dame High School, the Pit, where they'll take on the Lady Raiders. That'll be on Eagle 102 Sports this Friday night. We'll be at the Nick tomorrow as the Griggsville Perry Pleasant Hill Tornadoes take on Pittsfield. And it's a busy week.
It is a busy week.
We thought last week was busy. This week also busy.
No. It's usually once Bowling Green tournament hits, then it's just, a whirlwind after that. All right, ball up, and it looks like Louisiana's going to take control as Trinity Chapman works against Campbell Lindsay in the backcourt, brings it front court near side to Womack. Womack immediately into the paint, looks to kick it out, and it's turned over as Charlie Spoonster gets the steal, throws it up to Tinley. Tinley has to rein it in before it goes out of bounds, and they look to work on this trap, and Clopton's going to get the backcourt violation, and everybody's a little up and down there.
Yeah, good defense on both sides, and maybe a little early game jitters for both these teams.
Very well could be. Louisiana inbound along the sideline on the far side. Serenity Chapman with the basketball, brings it near side to Ahart, and it's turned over once again as Callie Noah gets it to Charlie. Charlie hits Campbell in motion. Campbell shots up and good, and Clopton leads this one 2-0 here as we're just getting started. Womack with the basketball.
Got to move.
Just trying to avoid that trap as Clopton set up. Ahart with it now gets it to Serenity, and they're going to call the 10-second.
Ooh, quick 10 seconds.
It was. Here I thought I just couldn't count or something.
7:18 to go, 2-0 Lady Hawks, and they've got the ball again.
So the Hawks immediately in the front court over the far wing to Tinley Spoonster. She wants a three. It's partially tipped in there and recovered by the Lady Dogs. But Callie Noah takes it away. Right back to Tinley. Tinley to Charlie. Charlie on the far wing as we're up behind the benches. To Tinley once again. Wants the long three. Rims in and out. Chasing down the loose basketball. Is going to go out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Trinity Chapman. So Clopton will inbound at the end of Louisiana's bench.
So far, it looks like the most available shot is that corner three from Tinley.
Louisiana's doing a nice job of spreading things out as Callie Noah goes up, and Griffith is going to pick up her first foul as she got her arm across the body of Callie Noah.
That's something she's done very well lately, is stay out of foul trouble, and she's been hitting shots from all angles, Nakaya, but she picks up the personal this time and sends Callie Noah to the line.
Callie's first free throw shot on the way is good. Makes it a 3-0 game. 6:54 still to go here in the first, as we're just getting started on first of two games here tonight from the Jake. Second free throw shot is on the money as well. 4-0 is our score. Clopton leads. Full court man-to-man defense here from the Hawks, and they immediately turn it over. The Bulldogs do. With it is Noah. That's Ashlyn. Up top to Tinley. Back to Noah again. Noah wants a three. Her shot's up and good, and she got that one marked from the end of Louisiana's bench.
Already 7-0 in favor of the Clopton Lady Hawks.
Womack tries to get past the trap, and it's another. No, Womack comes away with it after it was tipped around. Brings it near side to Serenity. Serenity spins, kicks it back out to Womack. Womack wants the three, and there we go. Early tray from Reese Womack to make it a 7-3 game with 6:22 to go in the first.
That is absolutely what Louisiana needed for them to come out and start shooting early.
So Louisiana still working the zone defense, and they are able to feed it down. The Hawks are down to Callie Noah, and she has 4 on the night and makes it 9-3. It looks like Spoonster might get called on the as she attempted to steal. She does.
First foul against the Hawks. With 6:04 to go in the first, it's a 6-point game.
And we've got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 6:04 to go here in the first. Clopton leads Louisiana 9-3 as you're listening to Emo Conference Basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
So, Mark, it looks like the Lady Dogs will take it the length of the court. Clopton's going to be put a little three-quarter court 1-2-2 in on the Lady Dogs. Trinity with the basketball. She penetrates, loses a handle, but gets it back. Nice recovery. Kicks it to Serenity. Now to Griffith. Griffith back up top between the circles. Swings it near side to Ahart. Ahart sees a lane into the paint, and she's going to travel.
Yeah, just lost her balance. Tried to push it to the corner while she was falling down and didn't get it done in time.
So back come the Hawks. 1-2-2 zone set up by the Lady Dogs. Tinley in the far corner, back up top with it to Lindsay. Lindsay inside to Noah, back out. Now Ashlyn again takes it off the glass. Her shot's up and good. And Ashlyn Noah has 5 on the night and makes it an 11-3 game. 5.5 to go here in the first. They get a steal as Tinley takes it away. She dishes it off to Ashlyn, and Ashlyn puts it up the glass. And quickly the Hawks lead by 10. Ahart with it into the front corner. It's 3-on-2. And just weren't able to get rid of the basketball. Womack on the near side with it. Brings it to Serenity. Serenity working her way around. Takes it between the circles. Over to the far side to Trinity. Trinity down low to Griffith. Griffith wants the long three, and it rattles home.
That's how Louisiana is going to stay in this game, is with the three.
And Clopton throws the ball away as they attempt to save it from going out of bounds, and we're going to have a foul.
That's a smart foul from Clopton. I mean, stop that fast break before it even gets going.
Campbell Lindsay picks up her first, team second. Dogs will inbound over on the far sideline right around the half-court mark. Clopton still man-to-man defense as they get it into Trinity in the backcourt. She's guarded by Ashley Noah. Lets her into the front. Griffith with it now. She tries to go amongst the trees, kicks it out to Womack. Womack shots up off the glass, and it's good, and Reese has 5. Makes it 13-8 with 4.5 to go in the first.
So Louisiana kind of weathered that storm a little bit, got down, but they're right in this ball game, down just 5.
Ashley Noah rattles another 3 home, makes it 18-8, back to a 10-point lead. Here comes Griffith. She's going to take it all the way in for the left-handed layup and cause Tinley Spooster to foul. And that should send Griffith to the free throw line to shoot 2.
First shots from the line for Louisiana in this game.
Kylie Ahart set to check in, along with Bo Beecham and Bailey Land. After Griffith's first free throw shot, which is good. So Kylie's coming in for Griffith. Kelly, Noah, and Tinley Spoonster take a seat. 4:13 to go here in the first. Griffith's second free throw shot is good as well. Makes the score 18-10. Clopton leads this one.
And just a shout out again to the tournament that Nakia Griffith had for Louisiana.
Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
She was absolutely splendid in that tournament and a very deserving all-tournament team member.
Beecham, man in the near corner to Charlie Spoonster. She wants the long 3. She rings that one home.
It is raining threes.
That it is. Got a turnover here. No, they just said it. Yeah, they said it was last touch by Louisiana, so Clopton will have the ball under their own basket. Charlie Spoonster will inbound along the baseline on the near side, feeds it right into Land. Land shots up, it's good, and she gets the and 1.
Just good positioning there from the freshman, and she'll get a chance at the three-point play.
Kylie Ahart picks up her first foul. As Land stands at the free throw line. Free throw shot on the way, and it's good. 14-point lead is the largest of the night for Clopton as Serenity gets it to Womack. Womack back to, now up to Trinity. Trinity in the hole. Her shot's up, it's no good. She found a nice hole between defenders for Clopton. Tried for the hook shot, and it just missed the mark. Charlie Spoonster downloaded Land, and it's rejected by Camry Ahart. So a turnover for Clopton, and Trinity with the basketball for the Lady Dogs. Over on the far wing, works her way between the circles to Ahart. That's Camry. Camry hands it off to Kylie. Kylie about has her pocket picked, but Serenity comes up and takes control. Serenity working against Campbell Lindsay up top. Now to Womack. She wants another 3, and it misses the mark. Ball comes down the hands of Spoonster. That's Charlie. Near side to Noah. Ashland's 3 up, no good. Working for the rebound is Louisiana, and they call a timeout as as Ahart went to the ground. We'll take a timeout as well with 2:52 to go here in the first. Clopton leads Louisiana 24-10, and you're listening to high school basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Handel's Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Lady Dogs basketball out of the timeout as Womack gets it right into Trinity. Trinity surveys. Back to Womack. Womack over to Serenity. Back to Womack. Up front to Ahart. Ahart back to Trinity. Trinity in the middle of Clopton's bench. Uses the left hand. Now takes it between the circles. She's working against Ashlyn Noah, looking for the screen. Far side dishes it off to Serenity. Serenity brings it back to the free throw line. Backs out now between the circles. Now on the near side. Up top with it to Camry. Camry to Trinity. Trinity to Serenity. Nice ball movement here by the Lady Dogs, working it around, looking for that open shot. Someone's going to have to penetrate as Womack has it. Back to Camry. Camry finds a hole, and she's going to carry the basketball. And Mark, she had a great idea. She saw the block open. Ball just got away from her.
Yeah, turns it over with 2:09 to go, trailing by 14 to the Clopton Lady Hawks.
Tinley Spoonster back in the basketball game as Beecham brings the ball up the court. Over on the far wing, looks down low to Land. Land back up top to Tinley, swings it to Beecham. Beecham down to Land again. Her shot's up off the glass, and it's good.
Bailey Land looking pretty impressive here in the early going.
Clopton still working on trying to get a trap going, but Womack takes the travel, and it's the 7th turnover of the first quarter for the Lady Dogs as Madison Bell comes in and Griffith returns.
Both Aharts check out for Louisiana.
Noah with the basketball to Spoonster. Charlie wide open for the 3. It's off the mark. Womack with the rebound. One dribble, kicks it out to Griffith. Griffith into the front court. Works her way around. Tries to make a pass over to Serenity. It was just a tad bit too tall.
Yep. I don't think that either Chapman is over 6 foot, and that's where that pass was.
Well, let's just say that Charlie Spoonster had to go at least 3 rows deep into the stands to get the ball. Beecham over the far side, hands it to Tinley. Tinley up top to Callie Noah, who's back in the game. Near side with it to Charlie. Charlie working around to the free throw line to Beecham. Beecham back to Charlie. Charlie looks inside to Beecham. Beecham takes the hole. Her shot's up. It's no good. Land there for the putback, and it's good. Wow. And really, this is one of those cases. Bailey Land is almost head and shoulders taller than some of the others here on the court that are down underneath the basket.
Especially right now with Ahart out.
Yep. Griffith, long 3 on the way off the back of the rim with the rebound is Tinley. Tinley splits defenders, looks ahead. Throws a long pass up to Land. Land back out to Charlie. Charlie moves to Beecham. Beecham in the near corner. Her shot's off the mark. And Griffith comes away with the rebound. She kind of makes some room. Long pass up to Serenity. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Griffith, long 3, and it's good. Give her 8 on the night, makes it 28-13. Spoonster, that's Charlie, brings it near side to Beecham. Beecham being guarded by Trinity. Has her work cut out for her. Takes it to the free throw line, out to Noah. Callie, shot from the free throw line, no good. With the rebound, and it's loose. It came off of Trinity's foot, and Callie Noah's all alone underneath the basket. They drop it into Callie, and she has 6. And it's a 30-13 lead for Clopton at the end of the first. We've got second quarter action coming your way from the Jake in Louisiana here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Well, Marcus, we're starting the second quarter. Clopton has their largest lead of the night now at 17 over Louisiana. They kind of came out firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, that was impressive. The 3-ball, a big part of that. As Ashlyn Noah hit a couple, Charlie Spoonster hit 1 on the other side, and the Kai Griffith has 2, and Reese Womack 1 from beyond the arc.
So the Hawks have the ball to start the second quarter. It's Campbell Lindsay working against Trinity. Over to Noah. That's Ashlyn. Hands it to Charlie Spoonster. Charlie working against Griffith. Now looks underneath for Ashland, kicks it out to Tinley. Tinley penetrates in the paint. Her shot's up, it's no good. Madison Bell with the rebound. Long pass up to Griffith. Griffith can't quite get it to Womack before Ashlyn Noah came flying in from the back.
31 seconds gone in the second quarter, still 30-13. Clopton leads the Lady Dogs.
Ball was last touched by Louisiana as it went out of bounds, and Charlie Spoonster brings it across the timeline with the left hand over on the wing, picks up her dribble, gets it to Lindsay. But it's fast hands of Trinity that get in there and knock it into Louisiana's bench, so Clopton will now inbound from the middle of the Lady Dogs bench.
Nice job by Lindsay holding back Chapman there and keeping her from chasing down that loose ball before it went out of bounds.
Charlie Spoonster working along the baseline up to Lindsay, finds Callie at the free throw line. Callie kicks it to Tinley. Tinley wants a three. It's off the back of the rim. Ball's loose. Ashland comes away with it. Feeds it to Campbell. Lindsay inside to Ashland. Shot's no good. And again, Campbell comes away with it. Campbell, Lindsay to Charlie Spoonster from the elbow. Her shot's up and good.
She's got 5.
Louisiana spreading out their offense now as Womack finds Serenity. Serenity wants a three. It's just off the mark. Ball's loose, and Charlie comes away with it. Charlie tries to split defenders, and Campbell Lindsay does come away with it. Finds Ashlyn Noah down low. It falls off the rim and into the hands of Reese Womack. Serenity with the ball now up in the front court. Gets it back to Trinity. Trinity going to reset this offense. She looks for the pick and roll. Instead, brings it near side to Womack. Womack wants another three, and it's nothing but net from Reese.
First points of the quarter for the Dogs.
32-16 to go here in the half is 6 minutes. And there's a turnover as Clopton tried to skip the ball across the lane. And it went in the hands of Louisiana, but Louisiana comes back and turns it over.
And Akaya just lost it off her hip out of bounds. Back to the Hawks with 5:59 to play in the half.
Charlie Spoonster once again in control with the ball for Lady Dogs. For Lady Hawks, excuse me. With it is Noah. That's Callie. Callie finds Charlie Spoonster over in the far corner. She tells the offense to move, gets Campbell Lindsay. Lindsay with the left hand up top with it now, back to Charlie on the far wing. Long three on the way, it's no good, and good positioning in there by Womack as she comes down with the rebound and draws the foul.
That's going to be on Campbell Lindsay, her second. Just the first foul in the quarter, though, against either team.
Lindsay comes out, Beecham returns for the Hawks as Womack gets it in to Serenity. Serenity in some trouble as the trap is set. She throws up to Womack. Womack to Ahart. Ahart working against Charlie Spoonster. Needs some help. Gets it from Womack now between the circles. Over to the far side to Griffith. Griffith can't hold on to it, goes out of bounds. As they were really working that ball around and trying to avoid that trap Clopton was putting on there, Mark.
Yeah, and just got going a little too fast. Couldn't get that heart rate down as a team and throw it away.
Carlin Lockhart in the ball game now for Clopton as Beecham brings it into the front court. Over to the far side to Tinley. Tinley being guarded by Serenity. Works it to the free throw line. Now to Charlie on the free throw line extended. Looks down low to Ashland. Out to Beecham. Beecham points the three, and it's good.
First points for Bo Beecham in this contest, and Clopton extends that lead.
Louisiana still trying to get into the front court, and Bell gets it. Now Womack. You can't leave her too open. She's already knocked down 2 threes here in this contest. Looking for some more as the Hawks lead this one 35-16 with 4:40 to go in the half. With it is Ahart. That's Camry to Womack. Womack loses a handle on it, ends up in the hands of Beecham. Beecham, she's going to take them all on as her hook shot's up. It's no good. And the rebound was by Louisiana. However, it goes out of bounds.
Knocked away by Clopton. It'll stay with the Dogs. As Kylie Ahart back in as well as Trinity Chapman.
Serenity will take a seat as it looks like Womack will inbound the ball. Womack up to Griffith. Griffith had the other Ahart. She decided to take it herself, and Kylie is going to draw the foul She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
4:14 to go, second quarter. So boys varsity action to come at the conclusion of this game.
Carlin Lockard picks up her first foul of the night as Kylie heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw shot up on the way, off the back of the rim and through the hoop. Her first one is good.
Just 4 points for Louisiana here in the quarter.
She's looking to make it 5. As that one's just a little too hard off the back of the rim. It kind of held still there on the front of the rim and then it fell off. Ball went out of bounds though, last touch by Clopton. So Louisiana will retain possession along the baseline on the near side. They immediately get it into Ahart and she's going to travel.
Yeah, she kind of got that ball stuck between her knees a little bit and just kind of crumbled to the floor.
Carlin Locker comes out. Bailey Land returns. 35-17 is our score. 4:12 to go here in the half. Clopton has led this entire matchup. As Charlie brings into the front court, dishes it off to Land. Land with the left hand, hands it to Noah. That's Ashlyn. Ashlyn in up on the paint. Tried to draw the foul, didn't get the call. Lost the handle on the ball and now is going to foul as she was trying to fight Trinity for the basketball.
First foul on Ashlyn Noah, third foul on Clopton here in the second quarter. 3:58 to go.
Get the ball into Ahart. Ahart looks up, trying to avoid this trap, gets it into the hands of Trinity. Trinity pushes into the front court, turns on her little jets, all the way down low to Kylie, and it's blocked by Land. Land gets it into the hands of Spoonster. Spoonster finds Noah. Noah to the hole. Her shot's up and good. That's a combination we've seen lots of, Mark. Charlie Spoonster to Ashlyn Noah. We've got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. With 3:37 to go here in the first half, Clopton leads Louisiana 37-17 as you're listening to high school basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
3:37 to go here in the first half. Clopton leads Louisiana in our first game of the night, 37-17. And Mark, not only do the fans in the house and watching online get to see great basketball, but they get to see two wonderful cheerleading squads as well.
Oh yeah, these are two of the best around, and I think that was hotly debated, the cheerleading awards last week.
They were. Nice long pass by Womack to Trinity. Trinity spins and takes it to the hoop. Nice move there by Trinity Chapman to get her first two of the night. 37-19. Beecham comes back. Her shot's off the mark. Land with the rebound. And now Clopton throws it away.
Yeah, Land tipped it over to Ashlyn Noah. Noah kind of caught it on her fingertips, tried to do the same over to Spoonster and just couldn't get the...
Charlie's not quite as tall as Bailey.
Yeah.
Trinity pushing the ball quickly up that far sideline. Dishes it off to Griffith. Griffith feet are set. She wants another three, and it's off the mark. And Kylie Ahart just couldn't ring it in as Bailey Land was coming quickly, and it rolls off her fingertips out of bounds.
Yeah, may have hit a little bit of Bailey back to Kylie.
Yep.
Bailey might have hit her a little bit, but it was just enough to turn the ball over back to the Hawks.
Charlie with the basketball. Tries to go up, and her shot's denied. And that was Camry Ahart, got a hand in on that. Blocked that one. 37-19 is our score. Clopton leads.
The official looking for something.
Well, I'm not real sure. We're going to have, looks like a...
Oh, must be some blood or something on the floor or some sort of wetness.
Yep.
And two of the Lady Dogs
take off their warm-up jerseys
to wipe it up. Now they find some towels. Yeah, it must have been a water bottle got loose. But thanks, Kylie Ahart and Olivia Mooney, for using their own warm-ups to try and sop that up. It's I think they found that that material, 80% poly, isn't very absorbent.
No, it's not. Charlie Spoonster with the basketball finds Ashlyn Noah at the free throw line. She does a turnaround jumper, and Ashlyn's shot is up and good.
14 points now for Noah.
And there's this, Bailey Land had her hand in there, but Louisiana worked to get the ball across. With it now is Serenity, back up to Trinity. Takes it to the top of the key, gonna reset the offense as Trinity's working against Beecham. Over the far side is Serenity. Serenity up top to Ahart. Ahart wants the long three, and it's just off the front of the rim. Ashlyn Noah to Bailey Land. Cross court now with it, back to the near side to Beecham. Beecham takes in the paint. Her running one-handers up, it's no good. And it's Womack with the rebound. Trinity once again in control of the basketball. Trying to avoid the trap. Clopton was set for. She goes in with the running one-hander. It's no good. Land with the rebound. She feeds it to Ashlyn Noah. It's 2-on-2. Ashlyn goes down. She splits the defenders. It's no good. And we're headed back the other way as Womack gets the rebound. Feeds it out to Trinity. Trinity stops, pops. Her shot's just too hard off the back of the rim. Griffith is going to go for the three. It's off the front of the rim. And Land with it now. Spoonster, Charlie, goes in. Her shot's up off the glass. No good. I kind of feel like I'm watching a game of street basketball right now. Womack cross court to Serenity. She saves it as she goes flying out of bounds. And Ahart takes control, top of the key. She hands it back to Trinity. Trinity to the near elbow. Dishes it to Griffith. Griffith goes to split. Shots up and good. Griffith, I have her with 10.
That's right.
And now we got a timeout on the court. Clopton wants to talk about it. With 1:10 to go in the half, the Lady Hawks lead the Lady Bulldogs 39-21, and you're listening to basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Out of the timeout, it's going to be Clopton's basketball as Charlotte Mills comes into the basketball game for the Lady Hawks. So Mills will inbound to Spoonster. That's to Charlie.
Skylar Wilson also came in.
Oh, she did. Also, Callie Noah, Bailey Land on the court. For Louisiana, we have their starting five out there. As Charlie gets the ball, now in the hands of Callie. Long three on the way from Charlie. It's off the front of the rim. And it's Ahart with the rebound. She kicks it out to Serenity. Serenity stops, pops for two, and it's good.
Her first points tonight.
39-23 is our score. Clopton once led by 20. With it is Mills. She works around, and the Chapman twins come up and put in a nice trap, and we're able to steal that one. And here they come. Trinity takes it to the hole. She's got 4 here in this second quarter. It's a 14-point game. Clopton still on top, 39-25, as we're down to 15 seconds to go in the half.
Doesn't it feel like it's starting to become a ball game, though, here in the final 10 seconds of the half?
It does. Mills with it over on the far wing. Gets it back to Spoonster. Charlie backs up. Long shot at the buzzer, and it's off the back of the rim, and that's how the first half ends. Clopton leads this one 39-25. We have your halftime show coming up next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up, and find scores and more anytime on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes, along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Hi, I'm Shelley Clucky at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. As a local agent, I want to personally help protect your family by offering life insurance, even without a doctor's visit. Here at Pike County Mutual, we pride ourselves in customer service, which you may not get with bigger companies. Have you noticed your insurance rates going up? Let us give you a free quote on life, home, auto, farm, or ATV. Give myself or Corey Buchanan a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Well, Mark, at the half, the Clopton Lady Hawks lead this one 39-25. They led early in the, early in the second quarter where they were up by 20, but then Louisiana just chipped away at this one to get back within 14.
Yeah, I'd say over the final 6 minutes of the second quarter, it was all Louisiana at both ends of the floor as their defense was awfully strong, and that led to some points at the other end. The Chapman sisters, they finally got their game going with 6 points in that final 6 minutes. Nakaya chips in a bucket. Reese Womack hits her second three, and Louisiana outscores Clopton in the quarter 12-9 after allowing 30 points in the opening 8 minutes.
Yeah. So, and I think we saw.
Or 28, whatever it is.
Yeah, Mark and I have the same thing. We're going to go with that now. I do not question our scorekeeper down below because she has been doing this for many, many years. So I'm sure we missed a bucket somewhere along the way. But, I kind of felt like there for a period of time, Clopton kind of got off kilter. Kind of felt like they were throwing up a few shots they probably shouldn't have been putting up. As I mentioned during the broadcast, it kind of felt like for a few minutes on both sides of the ball, it kind of was almost like a street ball game.
Yeah, it was going back and forth.
It was, and it wasn't exactly pretty, but both teams are going to reel this in, and I think we're going to see a pretty action-packed second half.
39-25 our score. Clopton leading Louisiana after two, a 14-point spread, and we'll take a look at that first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
At Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green, we're not only helping kids grow stronger, we're helping grow a stronger community for the future. Pediatrician Dr. Barbara White provides the specialized care your child needs from birth through college. To schedule an appointment, call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. With a dedicated team of locals serving in every capacity from sales to installation crew, Dawn's Monuments treats every customer like family because they are family. When you're looking for someone who you can trust, who backs their work with options for upkeep and care and adding final dates or revitalization, visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
All right, we're going to start taking a look at the numbers for Louisiana. Leading the way for them tonight is Griffith. She has 10 on the night, followed by Womack with 8. It's Trinity Chapman with 4, Serenity Chapman with 2, and adding a free throw is Kylie Ahart.
And on the Clopton side, they've got 14 points from Ashlyn Noah. Really good first half. 7 from Bailey Land, 6 from Kylie Noah, 7 points from Charlie Spoonster. That was the bucket. 3 points for Bo Beecham, 2 for Campbell Lindsay. So everyone who's played so far, everyone's played so far, and half of them are in the book for Clopton.
Yes.
4 of the 5 starters have scored.
And really looking at the ones that have been on the court for Louisiana, they only have 2 that haven't scored, and that's Madison Bell and Camry Ahart. They're the only 2 who have been on the court tonight and haven't scored. So I think we could have a good chance of both teams. Everybody who's stepped on the court will score again tonight.
39-25 our score after 2, and the second half just about 3 minutes away here from the Jake. First of 2 tonight. We'll have the boys varsity action coming up in just a little while. Clopton leading Louisiana in the girls game on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
Mark, as we're getting set here for the second half, Louisiana has to feel good coming out of the locker room. They are 5 points away from what they scored in the entire game on Saturday.
Yeah, they got to feel good, and they've got to feel good that they put a run together and got themselves back into this ball game a little bit. They just added a point to Louisiana's side. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, I see a meeting of the meeting of score books.
Yeah, we had 25. We had 13 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter for Louisiana, 30 and 9 for Clopton. So I think everything should be good at 39-25, but we'll see if they.
I think what I'm just being told is they're giving one of them, and I'm not sure which one should have been a 3.
Okay.
So we'll find out who they handed that to. I'm guessing it's probably Serenity if I was guessing. So we'll see when that comes through. So, but apparently everybody had it. So we've got it because they did meet down there. And I tell you what, hats off to all the scorekeepers that we have around the area. We have some scorekeepers who have been doing this for a very long time, and they are very good at their job.
So you were saying which Chapman had a 3?
I think it's going to be Serenity. I can't swear to that yet.
So her bucket should have been.
I think that they probably need to get the time right up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they still have 36.8 seconds.
We got it now.
All right.
So.
Well, we've got official word coming. What the change was here momentarily.
All right. Well, speaking of Chapman, Trinity has the ball now as Louisiana gets the ball to start the second half. She gets it in the front court to Ahart, now to Serenity. Back up to Ahart. That's Camry. Cross court near side to Trinity. Trinity takes it to the hole, and she opens it up with the bucket and makes it 39-28.
Yeah, so Serenity did have a 3. That's her only bucket tonight.
All right.
So it's 39-28. So we asked a question about the Clopton side, got that answered, and more questions surfaced.
Maybe we should stop asking questions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Tinley to inbound the ball in the middle of Clopton's bench. She gets it into Callie Noah, right back to Tinley. To Lindsay. Lindsay needing some help as she's got to get away from Trinity Chapman. She feeds it down low to Callie. Callie Noah. Tinley saves it from going out of bounds, and Callie takes and puts it off the glass. That's her first 2 points since the first quarter.
Yep, she's got 8.
Louisiana's defense doing a tough job there. That trip down. Griffith with it all the way to the hole. Her shot's going to be partially blocked. Griffith plays so hard, but almost every trip down I see her hit the floor. Somebody give that girl some knee pads. That's all there is to it. Serenity with the basketball between the circles. Brings it near side of Trinity. You know, Mark, there was a couple of years in there we saw lots of girls who wore their knee pads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that used to be a staple of girls basketball.
It was.
Everyone had the volleyball knee pads.
Yes. So Serenity working against Charlie Spoonster, hands it off to Trinity, who's guarded by Campbell Lindsay. Takes it to the far side into the paint, goes up for the shot, draws the foul. She's headed to the free throw line.
Chip, chip, chip away. That's all you can do when you give up 30 points in the first quarter. You can either surrender or chip away.
Ashlyn Noah picks up her first foul of the half, her second of the night. As Trinity's first free throw shot is up and good. 41-29 is our score. 6:39 to go here in the third quarter. Trinity's second free throw shot coming, and it's good as well. It's an 11-point game. Clopton led by as many as 20 for a little bit. Louisiana has chipped away at this lead. Charlie working behind the back, up top now with it to Tinley. Tinley from the top of the key. Her shot's up. It's no good. We talked about rebounding and how important it was, and Womack there for the rebound and gets the ball into the front court. To Griffith. She wants another 3. In and out. No good. With the rebound is Noah. That's Callie. Callie feeds it to Spoonster. Charlie into the front court. And then hits her in hits Ashlyn in transition. Kicks it out to Tinley. Shot short. Ashlyn with the rebound. Back to Charlie. Charlie at the head of Clopton's bench feeds it to Tinley. Tinley with the ball in her left hand. It goes off her foot and into the hands of Womack. Womack takes it to the hole. She lays it off the glass.
She's got 10. 9-point game.
Louisiana getting pumped. Charlie calls out a play. Gets it to Callie at the free throw line. Loses a handle, and it's Trinity and Charlie on the ground. And the possession arrow stays with Clopton as Bailey Land now comes in for Callie. Callie a little frustrated. Take a breather. Charlie with the basketball at the end of Clopton's bench. Along the baseline. Feeds it inside to Land. Land shots up and good.
Louisiana had a lot of trouble with Bailey Land in that first quarter.
Nice move by Trinity as she breaks through the defense of Clopton. Far side now with the Ahart. Ahart takes it to the free throw line. She spins in the paint, kicks it out to Serenity. Serenity thought about the three, instead gets it to Trinity. Ahart again over the far side to Womack. Womack takes it in, hits Griffith, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Charlie, who was swatting it away.
Yeah, probably a good idea, and kind of thought about going after that ball. And
she let it go, and it's now Louisiana's ball. They lob it right into Ahart. Ahart goes up. Her shot's just short, and it's Lindsay with the rebound. Lindsay working against Griffith. Takes it between the circles. Picks up her dribble, swings it far side to Tinley. Back up top to Charlie. Charlie thought about the three, instead backs up, takes it to the wing. Inside with it to Ashlyn. Ashlyn off the glass. Her shot's good. She has a nice turnaround hook on that one.
Lead back to 13.
Full court man-to-man defense, and Louisiana just takes it from Tinley after turning it over. Shots up and good. Another two for Trinity. Charlie with the basketball, behind the back, now up top to Lindsay. Lindsay looks down low to Land. Land goes up off the glass, and it's partially blocked by Womack and ends up in the hands of Ahart. Long pass up to Serenity, and her shot's up and good.
Wow.
Coach Street wants to talk to her Lady Hawks as they're allowing Louisiana to chip back into this one. Clopton still leads 45-36 with 4:05 to go in the third, and you're listening to basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Mark, the Lady Dogs are on a 10-4 run here against Clopton as we start this second half. And really, the Chapman girls have been doing a good bulk of the work up there, not only defensively but offensively as well.
Yeah, they've been the recipient of some of those home run passes up the floor coming off these steals and blocks that Louisiana has been able to manifest here in this third quarter.
Clopton will take it the length of the court. Beecham going to control the ball as she crosses the half-court line. Works it near side, dishes it off to Charlie. Charlie down low to Land. Land shots blocked this time, and I think they're going to tag Reese with the foul this time. She's had a couple good blocks in there so far this game, but she's picking up her first foul now.
Yep, only the third foul against Louisiana the entire game. And we're past the midway point of the third quarter.
The game's been played very cleanly.
Mm-hmm.
Land's first free throw shot on the way, and it's good. She'll get a second.
Makes it a 10-point game.
7 fouls for Clopton in this matchup. As Land gets ready for her second. On the way as well, and it's good. Here comes Trinity. Trinity's picked up by Beecham as she crosses the half-court line. Now works it as Beecham kind of becoming a little bit of a pest there. To the hands of Griffith. Griffith tries to split defenders. She falls down, and Land gets the basketball. Throws it up to Beecham. Beecham wants a three. It's off the rim. It's no good, and Womack has done a great job positioning underneath that basket. She's had numerous rebounds in this one.
And a great job dribbling out of that double team as soon as she got it.
And now she comes back with the three, and it goes in and out. No good. With the rebound this time, a Spoonster. Charlie looking to slow things down just a little bit as her offense gets set. Finds Ashlyn. Ashlyn comes to the elbow. Now to Beecham. Beecham spins. Down low. She's going to have to back it up top of the key to Campbell. To Ashlyn over on the far side. She stops, pops for two, and it's nothing but net.
18 points for Ashlyn Noah.
Back to a 13-point lead for the Hawks with 2:55 to go here in the third. Trinity with the basketball. She calls out play. Hitting the top of her head. Finds Ahart at the elbow extended. Back to the other side. Her running one-handers up and no good with the loose basketball is Charlie. Charlie needs some help as she got herself in a trap. Gets away from it. Ashley kicks it to Campbell. Campbell wants the shot. It's off the mark. Campbell chases down her own rebound. Back out to Charlie. Charlie wants the three. It's off the mark. This time it's Trinity coming away with it. Trinity to Ahart. Ahart crosses the half-court line, finds Griffith over on the far side. She puts the ball on the court, brings it back near side, works it around at the charity stripe. Back out to Trinity. Trinity resets this offense. She's guarded by Beecham up top, brings it near side to Serenity. Serenity over to the far wing, hands it back off to Trinity again. Louisiana taking their time. Trinity spins into the paint, draws a foul as Beecham is going to be the recipient of that one.
Since about 2 minutes into the second quarter, this has been a neck-and-neck game.
And Trinity Chapman back at the free throw line. Free throw shot up and good. 49-37 is our score. 1:51 to go here in the third as Trinity gets ready for her second. On the way, and it's good as well. Campbell Lindsay with the basketball now for Clopton. Over far side of Beecham, into the hands of Noah. Ashland goes in. She dishes it down low to Land, and Land shots up and good. Bailey Land makes it 51-38. Minute 35 to go in the third. Trinity directing traffic from the Bulldog. Far side now with it to Serenity.
13 points now for Bailey Land, by the way.
Wow. Griffith runs in some trouble, kicks it back out to Ahart. Ahart to Serenity. Serenity again working against Lindsay up top. To Trinity. Trinity's three's up and good. Trinity is having a heck of a third quarter, and it's a 10-point basketball game. 51-41 at the minute mark here to go in the third. Beecham finds Spoonster. Charlie back up to Lindsay. Lindsay down low to Land. Land is too far out, so she kicks it back to Lindsay. Lindsay spins into the paint, back to Land again. In the paint, her hook shot up, it's no good. Ball's tipped around. Womack comes away with it.
Ahart tips it to Womack, and here comes Louisiana again.
Griffith, and she's going to travel.
Yeah, she just had to speed up a little bit to catch up to that ball so it didn't get stolen, and took an extra step once she did.
You know, Mark, in the first quarter, Louisiana had 8 turnovers. They had 5 in the second, and they're down to 3 here in the third with 30 seconds to go. Spoonster, Charlie working against the trap. Back up top to Ashland. Noah goes up. She's fouled. She's headed to the free throw line.
This is the first time that Ashland Noah has been at the line tonight. 18 points in the game, like we mentioned. 4 of those coming here in the third quarter. Foul was the second on Reese Womack.
Noah's first free throw shot up off the back of the rim and through the hoop.
That was interesting that one found its way down.
It did. And went up high off the back of that rim. Second free throw shot's also nothing but net. 53-41, 20 ticks to go here in the third. Womack up to Ahart, hands it off to Serenity. Serenity works it into the paint to the other Ahart. That's Kylie. Her shot's up, it's no good. Land with the rebound. Charlie throws a long pass up to Ashland. Her shot's no good. Ball's loose. And coming away with it is Trinity. At the buzzer, trying to bank it in. And that is how the third quarter ends. Clopton leads Louisiana 53-41. We have your final quarter of action coming your way next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
As we start the fourth quarter, Clopton leads this one 53-41. Mark, at one time, Clopton led by as many as 20. Louisiana in that third quarter got it down to around, 7 or 8 points, and, just keeps chipping away at this Clopton defense.
Only outscored them 15-14 in the quarter after outscoring them 13-9 in the second, but every little bit helps, and I think Louisiana very much alive and very much in this ball game.
So Womack will inbound. She gets it into the back court to Trinity. Trinity guarding it in the back by Beecham. Works into the front court over on the far side. Switches directions, brings it back near side to Griffith. Griffith tries to penetrate, nothing there. They get in the hands of Ahart. Ahart's going to go down against Land. Her shot's no good. Womack with the rebound. And now Serenity loses a handle on the basketball to Ahart. Ahart brings it near side to Griffith. Griffith into the paint, goes up amongst the trees, and it's good.
She just flings it to the basket, and it goes down almost every time.
It does. It's a 10-point lead still for Clopton, 53-43, as Beecham has the ball. Hands it off to Lindsay, to Ashlyn Noah. Noah spins in the paint. Her shot's up off the glass. It's no good. And they're going to call a foul this time on Bailey Land.
That's going to be Bailey's first. And she got into the back of the Louisiana rebounder. 7:12 to go, fourth quarter, 10-point game.
I have to admit, this doesn't surprise me as Clopton brings the full court pressure now. With it is Womack. Womack working against Ashlyn Noah, kicks it off to Trinity. Trinity will cross that half-court line. On the near side, looks for the screen, into the paint, goes amongst the trees. Her shot's up and good, and Trinity with 17 now on the night. And it's a 53-45 ball game.
This is as close as the Lady Dogs have been in a long time, since early in the first quarter.
Spoonster to Beecham. Beecham trying to work between the defenders. Hands it off to Lindsay. To Charlie. Charlie along the block extended, nothing. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay stops, pops for two. Rims in and out, no good. Land with the rebound. Back to Lindsay at the free throw line. Down low to Noah. Ashlyn shots up, it's no good. And Griffith is going to pick up, I think, her second foul as Ashlyn Noah heads back to the charity stripe.
20 points for Ashlyn tonight. She's 2 for 2 from the line, and Clopton has been outstanding shooting free throws in this contest.
At least you said it, not me.
Yeah, she missed that one. I knew it was coming eventually.
I had purposely
That's her
avoided.
first miss tonight.
I had avoided saying something this whole time. So Ashlyn with the second. It's nothing but net. 54-45. Serenity with the basketball. On the near side, off to Griffith. Griffith wants a long three, and she gets it.
She's up at 15 points.
It's a 6-point game. Noah, Ashlyn works her way through, has her pocket picked, and the loose basketball comes away in the hands of Lindsay. Lindsay pulls up, her shot's up and good.
Got the good roll off the rim that time. 56-48. Clopton leads by 8 here with 6:01 to go in the game on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Handel's Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Out of the timeout, Clopton leads Silex 56-48, 6:01 to go here in this ball game. Louisiana will have the basketball. Clopton has opted to go to a half-court defense. Serenity Chapman with the basketball. Far side with it to Womack. Womack looks for Ahart, nothing there. Puts the ball on the court. Hands it off to Griffith, and it's going to go out of bounds. They'll say his last touch by Noah. So Womack will inbound the basketball between the scorer's table and Louisiana's bench. She looks, throws it to Ahart. Ahart over on the far wing. Working against this defense. She's guarded by Land. Land blocking things up, and it's taken away by Noah. Ashland with the steal. Looks like she's going to go off to Charlie Spoonster. Charlie back to Ashland. Noah too hard off the glass, and Beecham saves it. It's going to go out of bounds.
And they're going to say it was Clopton that had the last touch. Swore they went off Serenity.
I agree. But funny they don't ask us.
No.
56-48 is our score, 5:20 to go in the ball game. Clopton still on top as Ahart works around. Gets it off to Trinity on the far side. Trinity goes in, shots up, and it's good.
Oh, man.
6-point lead now for Clopton. As I feel like Louisiana kind of has the touch right now. Charlie Spooster shots up. It's no good. I feel like everything's falling for Louisiana and nothing is falling for Clopton at the moment.
And it has been a long time since we saw either Tinley or Kylie Noah in this ball game.
So with the basketball is Charlie. Charlie, shot off the back of the rim. They throw it up. Here comes Serenity. A Serenity shot is blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds as Bo Beecham went up and knocked that one out.
Stays with Louisiana with 4:33 to play.
We got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 4:33 to go here in the ball game. Clopton leads Louisiana 56-50. You're listening to basketball from the Jake here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
4.5 to go in this one, Mark, and Clopton's lead is cut to 6, 56-50. And we talked about in the pregame, it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It is hard to beat a team 3 times, and just something not right with the Clopton Lady Hawks tonight. And everything, I think, is kicking on 8 cylinders for the Louisiana Lady Dogs.
Yeah, as I mentioned, as we went to timeout, it feels like and we've seen a couple shots just go up for Louisiana, and they just fall in, and you're wondering how they're going in. And Clopton is just not having the same luck on the other end of the court.
Nope.
Louisiana inbound the ball. They get it in to Trinity, up top to Serenity. Serenity holds the ball high. She's guarded against by Campbell. Between the circles, brings it near side now to Womack. Womack working against Ashley Noah, and she's going to run in, and we're going to have a travel.
Yeah, first turnover in a while for Louisiana. Gives it back to Clopton with a 6-point lead.
So Ashland to inbound. She gets it right into Beecham. Beecham working against Griffith. Hands it off to Charlie. Charlie guarded by Trinity. Charlie stands on the Bulldog. Waits for her offense to move. Over the far side to Campbell Lindsay, and it's tipped out of bounds. I think Serenity got a hand in on that one.
Midway point of the fourth quarter, 56-50. Clopton still leads.
Ashland gets it in to Charlie. Charlie works it around. She's calling her defense or her offense out. Finds Ashland at the charity stripe. Ashland to Beecham. Beecham working against Griffith. And she's might have got away with a carry, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Camry Ahart took a knee to the rib cage there, it looks like.
She did.
Possession's going to stay with the Hawks with 3:45 to go, and it looks like they're trying to burn a little clock, but a timeout taken by Clopton with a 6-point spread, 56-50. Clopton leading Louisiana on the fourth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Well, I think Louisiana might have the Lady Hawks a little rattled in this one, Mark, as right now Clopton's holding on to a 6-point lead, 56-50 with 3:45 to go here in this basketball game. You pointed it out a little bit earlier, and again, Callie Noah and Tinley Spooster still on the bench for Clopton, neither in foul trouble. So
yeah,
kind of makes you wonder what else might be going on. Maybe we'll pulled hammy or something that we don't know about.
Something has to be not quite right, because it is a big point in this game. I mean, Clopton outscored Louisiana 30-13 in the opening quarter. It is hard to score 30 points in a quarter, and here Louisiana is, after that, just trailing by 6 points with 3.5 to go.
Serenity Chapman's going to pick up her first foul. As Beecham looks to inbound the ball. Gets it into Charlie. Charlie is standing there holding the basketball, so we're looking like we're just going to burn some clock as we can. As Charlie works it around. Gets it to Beecham. Beecham puts the ball on the court inside to Ashlyn. Ashlyn back out to Charlie. Charlie working again against Trinity. Over to the far side, she splits defenders. Yeah, they're just killing clock now.
Yep, they are testing their clock game.
Gets it to Land. Land goes up. She draws the foul.
Going to be 3 on Womack.
And she'll head back to the free throw line. Bailey Land's come in. She's got 13 points off the bench tonight.
Grant Fricke has his team playing fantastic. I think Devin Street, this is a test for the 5 ladies on the floor. I think she wants to see what these 5 can do in pressure situations.
So Land's first free throw shot's no good. Second one's on the way, and it's good. Camry Ahart returns for Madison Bell. Little man-to-man defense from Clopton. As Serenity works the ball against Lindsay. Far side to Womack. Womack puts the ball in the court, takes in the paint, and she's going to be fouled by Ashlyn Noah.
That's going to be the third on Ashlyn. And it'll send Reese Womack to the line for the first time tonight. She's got 10 points. Micaiah Griffith has 15, 19 for Trinity Chapman.
Trinity had a big third quarter.
Uh-huh.
Free throw shot on the way, off the front of the rim, and no good.
Got to make these at this point of the game.
Louisiana with 3 fouls, Clopton with 2, with 2:50 to go in the ball game. Reese Womack at the free throw line for her second. Up, off the mark, and Beecham with the rebound. Beecham gets it in the hands of Lindsay. Lindsay into the front court over far side to Noah. That's Ashlyn. Ashlyn cross court to Beecham. Beecham takes it down, and Griffith picks her pocket from behind, but the ball goes out of bounds.
They're going to say it was a foul on Micaiah.
They are.
Her third. 2:37 to play.
One more, and the Hawks are shooting. So Beecham to inbound the ball. They get it into Land, and it's immediately taken away by Trinity. Goes down off the glass, no good. Charlie with the rebound this time. Charlie pushes it into the front court. She works it around. And Griffith is trying not to foul her, but that's exactly what's going to happen.
Going to be the 4th on Griffith.
And it's going to be Charlie going to free throw line shooting 2. That's the 5th team foul.
Now the only way you're going to get possession now is a steal or a foul, so because Clopton has no interest in going to the basket up 7.
Charlie's first free throw shot's up and good.
That is 8 points for her tonight. The lead is 8.
Charlie with her second on the way. Off the mark. Ball's loose. Womack with the rebound. Here comes Trinity. Trinity's been on fire here in this second half. Kicks it out to Griffith. Griffith wants the 3. It's off the rim. No good. Land with the rebound. She feeds it to Charlie. Charlie goes cross court to Lindsay. Lindsay takes it off the glass and it's no good. And Ashlyn Noah and both Chapmans go down to the ground, wrestling over the jump ball.
Arrow favors Louisiana with 1:56 to go. Yeah, it probably took every bit of both Trinity and Serenity to get that tie up against a very strong Ashlyn Noah.
Well, here comes Serenity. She's going to be picked up by Lindsay as she walks across the timeline, looks for the pick and roll over the far side to Womack. Womack down low, inside, and it's thrown away, and Charlie gets it. Charlie ahead to Ashlyn. Ashlyn up off the glass, and it's good.
23 for Noah.
Back to a 10-point lead with 1.5 to go in the ball game.
Yeah.
Trinity works the basketball. Gets it to Ahart behind the arc. Ahart goes up against Land. Down low, shots up. It's no good. Land with the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Last touch by Clopton.
No matter what happens in this game, and a timeout is taken by Louisiana. They trail by 10, but the Lady Dogs have given Clopton a scare, a big scare, and I think that's going to make both of these teams better down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Minute 17 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Watson 1838 in Pittsfield brings timeless flavor and local warmth to Pike County. From locally loved steak nights to your favorite comfort foods. Come by Wednesday through Saturday for lunch or dinner and taste the tradition. Watson 1838 on the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
60-50 is our score. Clopton with the 10-point lead. Minute 17 to go in this game. And again, reminder, we've got boys action for you coming up immediately following this one. And Mark, if this is any indication of how the boys' game is going to go, I'm excited for another tough matchup.
Yeah, this should be an end to an epic night as Clopton started out extremely hot. Louisiana came all the way back within 6 points here after allowing 30 in the first quarter, and they have shown Clopton what they can do in this game.
With the basketball's Ahart. She goes up against Land. It's no good. With the rebound is Ashlyn.
Yeah, they've just gone cold at the wrong time.
Here comes Charlie into the front court. She works around. Feeds it down low to Ashlyn off the glass, and it's up and good.
Wow.
Lead back to 12. Here comes Serenity. Serenity's going to go up. Her shot's no good. With the rebound is Beecham. Beecham to Charlie. Charlie works it around, backs up, and they immediately foul her.
48.2 seconds to go. Lead back to a dozen. Chance to extend that with Charlie Spoonster at the line.
And that is Trinity picking up her first foul, as Charlie's first free throw shot is up and good. 63-50 is our score. Second free throw shot on the way is also good. Mark, Clopton beat Louisiana in the tournament 68-30. Right now the score is 64-50, so that tells you how much improved Louisiana has been in this matchup.
Yeah, and it's only been, 4 days.
Yeah, and it looks like it's probably going to be Griffith's fifth foul. Nope, they're going to put it on Trinity as they're going to send Beecham to the free throw line to shoot 2. with 36.3 seconds.
Both 3 points. Those came in the second quarter.
Free throw shot up and good.
Yeah, 15-point spread is no indication of how good this ball game was.
And lots more basketball for both teams going forward this week. Second free throw shot up and no good. You mentioned Clopton's going to the Pit on Friday night. On Thursday night, they're hosting Montgomery County. Louisiana's got some matchups this week as well. So we are in that time of season where there's lots of basketball. So coaches may be kind of holding back on players too, as they know they have these long weeks coming ahead.
I don't think there's any holding back at this time of year. You want to find out what you have at every position.
Big three from Trinity Chapman. Makes it a 65-53 game, as Clopton will more than likely dribble this one out, well, as much as they can, as Womack knocks it out of bounds with 10.4 seconds to go.
I don't think the Lady Dogs are going to foul anymore.
12 points is a lot of time to make up here with 10 seconds.
Well, there's a foul.
And they make the liar out of us, as Bo Beecham gets the bucket and the foul. And she'll get the and one, and picking up that was Trinity again. That's her third. Free throw shot up and no good. Serenity with the basketball, goes all the way down. Her shot up off the glass, and it is good. And that is how this one ends. Clopton gets the win, 67-55. We've got your post-game show coming up next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
At PCMH Physical Therapy, you will not only be educated on your condition, but also actively involved in treatment by setting goals with your therapist and performing an independent home exercise program. Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. We believe it is important to develop a customized, comprehensive exercise program that focuses on function, such as returning to work, normal daily activities, or sports. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
67-55 is our final, as the Clopton Lady Hawks, who were once up by 20, allowed Louisiana to get within 6, and then came away with the win, Mark.
Yeah, and that just kind of proves what Clopton can do, because like you said, it was down to 6, and it just seemed like Louisiana was dominating the second half. In fact, dominating the last 3 quarters, but in that span, they only outscored the Hawks in the final 2 quarters by 1, and overall by 4 points.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's all they trimmed off the lead was 4 points after that 30-13 first quarter.
Wow. We want to take a look at some numbers real quick?
Sure. For Louisiana in the loss, they got a point from Kylie Ahart, 7 from Serenity Chapman, 10 for Reese Womack, 15 for Nakia Griffith, and 22 points in the game for Trinity Chapman. And let's see here, 11 of those came in the third quarter, so she was very integral in the second half surge for the Lady Dogs. For Clopton, they had 4 points tied from Campbell Lindsay, 6 from Bo Beecham, 8 points for Kylie Noah. She didn't play after, a minute and a half of the third quarter.
Yeah.
10 points for Charlie Spoonster, 14 for Bailey Land, and 25 for Ashley Noah. Tinley Spoonster, I don't think she played at all in the second half and did not have a point in the ball game.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. From the free throw line tonight, Louisiana was 7 of 10, and Clopton was 13 of 18. So good free throw shooting by both teams this evening.
Yes, very good, and a lot of opportunities down the stretch. 11 free throws in the final quarter for the Clopton Lady Hawks. 67-55, and now Clopton 19-0 on the season. Louisiana drops to 12-6.
All right, that's going to take care of our post-game show. We'll reset and be back with the pregame for the boys up next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up. And listen for the Eagle Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9 on KJFM Radio.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Hi, this is Patrick Covey, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Ready for game number 2 tonight. We're about 7 minutes away from tip-off here as the now Bowling Green and Clopton tournament champion Louisiana Bulldogs look to make it 3 wins this season against their runners-up in each of those tournaments, the Clopton Hawks. It has been just a massive season ever since the Christmas break came to a close for Louisiana. It started right here during the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, the resurgence, and since Christmas ended, Louisiana still just 1 loss on the year.
And it kind of makes you wonder what happened. What was that turning point?
Well, and it was kind of explained to me a little bit in the post-game interview with Javon Reese. They started liking each other again.
Oh, well, that can happen when you spend too much time with each other. It's kind of like when you're hanging out with your siblings, you're not always going to get along.
Well, and it just wasn't a sibling. It was the whole team kind of meshed.
I'm saying they're kind of like siblings.
And maybe, you get off to a bad start. You're in some games, because none of them were real blowout losses in that first 7. But you don't have much time to work on things. Yeah. And then all you do over Christmas break is practice. So it's a bit of a bonding experience.
Yes.
And they found that togetherness, that love for each other, and love of team, and it's really turned this program and this year around.
It makes a big difference when your team gets along. That is for sure.
We'll take a break. We're about 5.5 minutes away. Keys to the game are coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across our region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Right now, we'll get to our keys to the game from Vicki Cadwalder and Marianne. We started with Louisiana last time. Let's talk about Clopton this time because they've been on the short end of the stick the first two meetings. In the most recent game on Saturday,
yes,
it really took a long time for Larson Hall to get going. It wasn't anything he was doing wrong. It was what Louisiana was doing right. Absolutely. So they've got to take those lessons they learned in the second half of that ball game and get Larson Hall as a factor early.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Louisiana did a fantastic job of keeping Larson out of the paint. I mean, he just wasn't getting in the paint at all, and it took a while to get that worked around. Clopton also got in quite a bit of foul trouble towards the end of that game, especially with Jacob Harrelson. And Clopton needs to stay level-headed tonight, move your feet, get your hands up, and don't get those ticky-tack fouls because you're going to need to be on the court at all times. You don't need to get down to those last few minutes when you're down by 2 and all of a sudden you're sending somebody to the free throw line.
Absolutely. Those are our keys to game. Starting lineups are coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and colored jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Shelter Affiliate Agent Kayla Henderson with Brent Brandstetter. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
And your starting lineups for the Clopton Hawks, 11-9, coached by Landon Hall. They'll start a junior, number 4, Jacob Harrelson. A sophomore guard, number 21, Trey Spoonster, gets the start. Senior forward, number 23, Tucker Salmons, in the starting 5. A senior forward, number 30, James Matheny, and a senior forward, number 34, Larson Hall, rounds out the starters for Clopton. For the Louisiana Bulldogs, 10-8, coached by Matt Boswell. They'll start a sophomore guard, number 2, A.J. Geschwinder. Number 4, the Eagle 102 All-Tournament Team MVP from Bowling Green Tournament, the junior forward, Javon Reese. Number 5 gets a start, a sophomore guard, Donald Griffith. He was also a member of the All-Tournament team. Senior center, number 14, Cade Mayfield. And number 24, a senior guard, Quincy Mooney, rounds out the starters. So again, for Louisiana, it's Harrelson, Spoonster, Salmons, Matheny, and Hall. For Louisiana, it's Geschwinder, Reese, Griffith, Mayfield, and Mooney. Those are the starters. Teams are on the floor. Of course, Louisiana in their home whites, trimmed in Bulldog red. The Hawks in gray tonight with black letters trimmed in red.
It's going to be a good matchup. Hope you got your popcorn. You're ready to go.
Mr. Falloon comes in from the far side, tips it back, and it's one to Mayfield, to the near side for Donnell Griffith. Griffith in those familiar purple and blue shoes. To the near side, Mooney. Up top for Javon. Got it down low, and Mayfield is fouled as he goes to the basket.
And they're going to call that on Larson Hall. He picks up that early foul.
And to the line goes Kane. Just 14 seconds into this ball game. And the first shot is long, off the backboard rim and out. So 7:46 to go, still no score. Louisiana hosting Clopton. Second shot, he walks into that one, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Clopton. Somebody is not wearing the right number tonight. That's Harrelson. He's wearing 33 instead of 4 as they brought out those gray uniforms tonight. Here's Tucker Salmons. Turnaround shot, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Quincy Mooney for Louisiana. And a pass over the head, not out of bounds.
And really, they just need to slow down.
Yeah, and Trey is wearing 24 instead of 21.
That's not nice for them to trick us.
Well, I wasn't fooled.
Yeah, I know you weren't, but it doesn't take much for me.
Matheny gives it to Spoonster. Spoonster over to the far side for Tucker Salmons. Now for Matheny. James kicks to the corner. Harrelson back up top and around. Spoonster back to Jacob. Into the corner, a little miscommunication, and Mooney gets the steal. Flings it above his head to Donnell Griffith. He goes to the hoop, off the glass. That one rimmed out. And on the rebound, Kane Mayfield going to pick up his first personal.
And it just hung up there, Mark. It just sat there spinning, and man. Kind of like the girls' game, there was really no reason it shouldn't have gone down.
That rim is spinny. Here's Spoonster. Cross the line with Geschwinder all over him. Over to the far side now for Harrelson. And an offensive foul against the Hawks on a bad screen. That's going to be the first on Trey Spoonster. We were talking off air, and I'm not the biggest fan of these gray uniforms to begin with for Clopton. And then to have wrong numbers on top of it. Reese to the near side. Donnell for 3. That one just a bit long. Tracked down by Matheny in the near corner. Through Spoonster ahead to Salmons. Now for Larson Hall. Hall kicks back. Matheny. His shot rejected by Javon. And here comes Griffith. Donnell to the hoop. Goes and a foul.
Count the bucket and the foul.
They give him continuation. And Louisiana pulls ahead. 5:52 to go. 2-0 and a chance to make it 3 from the line. The foul is the second on Spoonster.
What did I say in the pregame about foul trouble?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't listening.
And the shot is no good. Mayfield banks it back to Harrelson for Clopton. And here comes Spoonster across the line. I don't know if I've ever seen Trey with 2 fouls that quick. Jacob to the bucket. Blocked down, and we're going to get a foul on Javon.
And Javon, of course, helps up Harrelson.
5:38 to play, opening quarter. Clopton will try and tie it from the line.
Harrelson stands at the free throw line.
Spins the ball. And the shot is long.
Well, I guess the girls took up all the free throw shooting.
Well, it's a cold start so far. Harrelson with one more. And that shot short. Missed them both. Gets his own rebound and blocked out of bounds by Javon.
2 big blocks back-to-back for Javon. And I kind of felt like they were missing that a little bit in that game on Saturday. I mean, despite the fact that they won, I still feel like they missed his presence a lot.
Yeah, he didn't come alive really until late in the fourth quarter and ended things with a dunk. Still an MVP performance for the tournament. Out high with it, Spoonster to Jacob Harrelson. Back to Trey to the near side. Salmons to Matheny. James cut off on the baseline. Tried to feed it across the Hall. Ball loose. Picks it back up. Kick out. Top of the key 3. That's long. Rebound knocked around. Matheny finds the loose ball and scores.
So we're tied at 2 apiece with just under 5 minutes to go here in the first.
Here comes Griffith. Over to the far side for Geschwinder. Drops it for Kane Mayfield. Nothing there for him. Gets it back to Donnell at the top. Thought about the 3. Thought about it a couple times. Now comes the near side for Mooney. Mooney drops it off for Javon. Javon to the bucket and gets it to go.
Javon's first points of the night. Makes it a 4-2 game with 4:25 to go in the first.
Here's Spoonster. Spinning. Shot off the back iron, no good. Kick out, free throw line. Hall to the far side. Now they go baseline. To the bucket. Shot no good. And just too much height from Louisiana.
Well,
too much jumping ability.
And I don't think Coach Landon Hall has been exactly thrilled with some of their shot selections.
Feed it for Kane. Kick out for Javon. 3:54 to go. Front of the free throw line. He gets to the corner now for Mooney. Try to feed it to Mayfield. It's off him, out of bounds. Good work by Larson Hall. Making things just difficult for Kane Mayfield.
That's right.
Here comes Jalen Reese.
Jalen coming in for Geschwinder.
Oh, Jalen knocked down. Here comes Clopton. Harrelson back to Matheny in the near corner. Kick out to Salmons. Spoonster. Harrelson on the near point. To the corner for Matheny. And up top for Salmons. To Spoonster.
Clopton looks to really slow this one down.
4-2 they trail. With 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Matheny. Ball knocked away from him momentarily. Picked it back up. Kicks out to the top of the key or to the far side. They feed Larson Hall. Back to Spoonster for 3. That 3 is short. Rebound picked up by Harrelson. He goes to the bucket and scores.
So Harrelson ties it up. We're at 4-all with 3:01 to go here in the first, and we got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. From the Jake, we're knotted at 4 apiece as you're listening to high school basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
I don't know if it's the plan, but it's the framework of the plan for Clopton in this ball game. Just try and slow this game down, take the athleticism out of the game for Louisiana.
And they've done a good job of this. We've only put up 8 points on the board, and we've got 2:45 to go in the quarter.
Donnell thought about 3. Ball fakes to the free throw line. Center of the lane. Blocked. Larson Hall gets the loose ball. In the backcourt, gets it up to Harrelson across the line. To Matheny off the glass for 2. James Matheny has 4.
He's got 4 of the 6, and Clopton has their first lead of the night by 2.
Jalen to the near side for Griffith. Donnell up top. Mooney for 3. Top of the key is long. And the rebound pulled down by Larson Hall. He's starting to get that feel to him.
He's really been able to get in the paint a little bit more, especially for rebounds here in this matchup.
Out high for Jacob Harrelson. Maybe they just need to change up the numbers.
We've heard of weirder things.
Yeah. Tucker Salmons off his foot and right to Donnell. 3-on-1 on Matheny to the bucket and in. Javon Reese.
Give him 4 on the night.
Game tied at 6. Back the other way with Clopton. Harrelson high off the glass on the reverse layup.
We got timeout. Got to tie our shoes.
Yep.
And we'll do that. We have some substitutions coming in. Looks like we've got Gershwinder returning and Landon Brown coming in.
Those look like different shoes than we've seen on Jalen Reese.
I kind of feel that as well. And who am I missing? Is that Adam Matheny that came in? Since we all have different numbers tonight.
I think he's got a different number and a different haircut, but you're right, that's Adam. He usually wears 0, wearing 25 tonight in these gray uniforms. Near side, Mayfield fakes the handoff to Geschwinder, turnaround, shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Hall. Up the floor. Oh, backdoor off the glass to Adam Matheny. His first 2 points of the night.
And Clopton's largest lead at 4 with a minute 4 to go here in the first quarter.
Geschwinder. Far side for Brown. He's going to take the 3. That one just a little bit short, and the rebound pulled down by Harrelson to Spoonster.
And really, Geschwinder was the only person down there to rebound for the Dogs.
That shot no good on a spin move by Spoonster, and here comes Jalen. To the bucket, rims out. Matheny the rebound. Matheny to Matheny. Here's James to the bucket. He's blocked. Mayfield gets the loose ball, and a foul called against the Hawks.
Now it's going to go against Adam, his first.
I can't wait to see what numbers come out next as Salmons replaces Harrelson. I think we're going about as deep into the bench right now as we're going to see. We may 1 or 2 more players come in at the end, but that's it. Here's Jalen. Kick out, Mayfield. For Geschwinder, he'll take the top of the key 3. It's long. Rebound pulled down by Trey. Slings it forward. Salmons pass rejected to him. Gets it now to Hall. Larson off the glass, and there's 2.
It's his first 2 points of the evening, but he's done a lot of the work underneath.
3 at the buzzer, no good, and we played 8 minutes. It's the Clopton Hawks, the visitors, looking for their first win over Louisiana this season. 12-6, they lead the Bulldogs after 8 minutes on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Well, Marianne, just to show you the difference in strategy from the first game, Clopton and Louisiana girls combined for 43 points in the first quarter. Clopton and Louisiana boys combined for 18. 12-6, our score with the Hawks ahead.
And they have the ball to come out and start the second quarter.
Far corner with it. To the top, Matheny to Spoonster. Kicks it down. James Matheny makes a little room, puts it off the glass, and scores 2 more.
Give him 6. And their largest lead of the night now is at 8.
20 seconds into the second quarter. Here's Griffith. Fakes, leaving it for Geschwinder. Now gives it to him at the top of the key. AJ to the near side. Thought about giving it to Brown. Takes the hoop. Got his own putback. Jumping over Matheny.
Look at that athleticism.
First 2 points for AJ Geschwinder. Near corner with it. Kick out through Spoonster to the far side. Salmons, center of the lane. He traveled. Yeah, he took about a 3-4 foot jump sideways.
Yeah.
And then took another step forward.
Ball back to Louisiana. 14-8 is our score at the 7-minute mark here to go in the second quarter.
Donnell to Brown on the far side for Jalen Reese. He looks baseline, kicks it near side. Brown passed up the 3 to AJ, now to Donnell. Griffith to Brown. Landon back to Geschwinder. The 3 is short, and the rebound pulled down by Tucker Salmons. Ahead to Spoonster. Long pass ahead to Matheny and stolen away, but all the way back up top. Mayfield just tried to throw it up into an area, and Spoonster took it back. And another travel call, this one on James Matheny.
You can't do all the hopping. You have to actually, it has to become more of a continuous motion there, but either way, you're thinking a little too much about that Euro step as you're doing a bunch of that jumping.
14-8. 6-point lead for the Hawks. Far side, Jalen Reese. To AJ Geschwinder. Brown for 3. Off the mark. Donnell the rebound.
Louisiana's threes just aren't falling tonight.
Shot off the glass, Kane Mayfield in the book for the first time. Lead down to 4. Back the other way. Kick out, Matheny. A little long on that shot, and the rebound pulled down by Kane. To Brown. Brown, a 2-on-4, so he comes to Jalen on the near side. Back up top, Donnell Griffith. Going to take the top of the key 3. That one died on the ledge and rolled in.
All of a sudden, we're a 1-point lead now for the Hawks.
5 points for Donnell. To the near side, Matheny gives it back to Harrelson. Hall to the far side, Salmons. Cut off from the baseline, gives it back to Larson Hall. Hall, and a foul on the floor. I think that's going to be on Griffith. With 5:25 to go.
So Donnell with his first. We've got Quincy Mooney and Javon Reese coming back in the ball games for Geschwinder and Landon Brown.
Matheny to inbound, gives it to Hall in the corner, and throws it over the head of Harrelson over the scorer's table, and back to the Bulldogs with a chance to take the lead.
5:20 to go in the half. We got a timeout. We'll take one as well. 14-13 is our score. Clopton leads Louisiana by 1 as you're listening to basketball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Handel's Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Mooney to inbound after the timeout to Donnell Griffith, and we're underway again. 14-13. Clopton leading. They led by as many as what, 6?
Yes, 8. Sorry, 8.
But the lead has been trimmed to 1 here 3 minutes into the second quarter. Jalen Reese trying to put Louisiana ahead. Ball goes to the floor, tracked down on the near side. Good work by Mayfield. Here's Reese for 3. It's long. And the rebound pulled down by Matheny. Hands it off for Spoonster. Spoonster to the near side for Jacob Harrelson. Back to Spoonster. Now to the far side. Salmons back to Harrelson. Nothing there for Matheny on the baseline, so they give it back up top. All the way around to Spoonster. Harrelson, Hall, Matheny across the key. Salmons to the hoop. Can't sneak it over. Got his own rebound. The putback, and he's fouled.
Oh, that zone defense is really kind of cutting off some space there for the Hawks, but they're able to work it in there.
Second foul on Kane Mayfield with 4:25 to go in the half. To the line, Tucker Salmons. Neither team made a free throw in the first quarter, so that's our first made. And it makes it a 2-point lead. One more shot for Tucker. And that one rims out. Javon Reese with the rebound. Hands it off to Jalen. Thought about that long three, still thinking about it. Gives it back to Donnell up top. Far side, Mooney. Slings it into Kane Mayfield. Mayfield works against Hall, kicks back. Donnell gonna take it. And he hits the three from the far side, his second of the quarter.
I think at this point the Hawks need to decide that you can't leave him open over there, as they have Louisiana has the 1-point lead again.
To the near side for Tucker Salmons. Kick back. Spoonster to Harrelson. Touch pass for Hall to the baseline. Salmons throws it out the far side to Spoonster. Center of the lane, and a foul whistled on the floor, and I think that's going to be 3. It is on Kane Mayfield. Wow.
Didn't need to get in that trouble. And Landon Brown's up off the bench. He's going to replace Mayfield. Little frustration fouls, I think.
Yep. And he's frustrated as he goes to the bench for sure. 3:38 to play in the half. Bulldogs up by a point. Corner three, Spoonster, no. Brown the rebound, ahead to Jalen. Reese off the glass, no. Javon off the glass, his putback is good. 6 points for Javon Reese.
Louisiana increases their largest lead of the night now by 3.
Ball knocked away, Matheny picks it back up, and a foul going to be whistled against the Bulldogs, and that's on Jalen Reese.
His first, but team's fourth, with 3:13 still to go in the half.
So the next one, Clopton will be shooting free throws. Fouls are 4-0 in the quarter. Against Louisiana. Skip pass, near side, Harrelson. To Hall. Matheny, kick out, touch to Tucker on the far side, to Matheny on the baseline. Bounce pass. Hall, Harrelson, the three, no. Rebound, picked up by the Hawks, Salmons. Matheny, kick out, Spoonster, center of the lane, nothing there. Matheny back to Spoonster. 2:35 to go.
Clopton's really been working that short corner well this evening. Looking to get that open shot.
Oh, yes, and no, they're going to wave off the basket.
Called
Travel. Ooh. 2:26 to play in the half. Louisiana by 3. Here's Javon, MVP of the Bowling Green tournament. To Donnell Griffith, also an all-tournament team member. Jalen Reese. Quincy Mooney. Back to Donnell, the corner 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Matheny, who gives it to Spoonster.
Oh.
Knocked away from him and stolen. Donnell didn't give up on it. And an offensive foul. That's going to be the second on Donnell.
Spoonster hit the deck.
Minute 59 to play. Into the ball game for the first time is Jericho Olsen for Louisiana. His hair will be in shortly. Takes a while for all that to get off the bench.
I feel like you're just jealous of his flowing locks.
I might be. Yeah, mine used to be curly like that too.
Uh-huh.
Back in the 90s.
Probably when it was mullet too.
Have you seen my yearbook?
I have not.
Lob it down low. Hall blocked. Got blocked again, twice by Javon. Minute 37 to play in the half. Here's Jalen. Across the lane, Jericho lost it out of bounds.
Oh, say, last touch by Clopton's going to stay with the Dogs.
I don't know how. Jericho carried that out. Minute 32 to go. Olsen with it. Turnaround shot. And Javon can't get that one to go. They were already clapping for the points, and it snuck back out the top.
I feel like these baskets kind of have a grudge against Paul players tonight.
Out high with it with a minute 10 to play in the half. Tucker Salmons.
It looks like Jericho's going to pick up the foul now.
He took a pretty good lick.
He did. Be his first. We should be shooting.
With a minute 4 to go in the half.
Tucker at the free throw line. Is that who I see?
That's right.
Okay. Be his second trip this quarter. 18-15 our score. Dogs on top. Now by 2 as the first free throw is good.
And to make it a 1-point game. That one's good as well. Pass up the floor to Landon Brown. 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. Jericho back. Brown for 3, short. Mooney the rebound, and Hall rolled up his legs.
And that's going to be his second foul of the evening.
They're going to actually give that to...
Oh, they did.
Yeah. Jacob Harrelson. Interesting. Jalen with 42 on the clock. Javon. Now Mooney going to take the long range 3. It's too long. Hall the rebound. Up the floor with it is Spoonster.
Down to 20 seconds to go in the half.
18-17. Clopton looking to grab the lead as time expires. Hall to the far side. Spoonster drops it down. Hall off the glass for 2. 19-18. Here's the buzzer beater attempt from Jalen. Oh, almost found its way home. But the Clopton Hawks, who led by as many as 8, take a 1-point lead to the locker room here at the Jake in Louisiana. 19-18 our score. Back with the halftime report after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up, and find scores and more anytime on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
An interesting first half of basketball as Clopton looking to beat Louisiana for the first time in 3 tries. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart back here in the broadcast booth, and it's very much a slow-down game.
Yes.
Trying to take that I guess, juice out of Louisiana and what they've done here lately.
I tell you what, and it's done well, and it's really, Louisiana's kind of working for that three-point shot again, and it's just not falling. They're going to have to find ways to get inside in that paint. Javen Reese, he's done great when he's got his way to the bucket. He's got 6 on the night. We'll go over scoring coming up in just a little bit, but other than that, so many three-point shots missed. They're just going to have to. They're going to have to get in the paint. It's just all there is to it. Louisiana.
Yeah, and I think they on the aided a lot in that second quarter comeback where Louisiana actually held a lead into the final 15 seconds.
You know, yeah, and really on the other side of that, we talked about Louisiana slowing it down. They're working that short corner game. They're doing well moving the ball around. They're just getting a lot of times in a little too far underneath the basket. Some traveling calls, really turned the ball over for them and screwed a few things up for them. But, everybody's doing the things that are right. They're just, those buckets just aren't falling.
Yeah, just the pace is what's down and keeping this both teams under 20 points in the first 2 quarters. 19-18 is our score as Louisiana, I think they got all the ducks off the floor as the Bulldogs make their way out of the locker room. We'll take a break here on the halftime report. Come back with first half scoring numbers after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com. Enjoy a great 18-hole layout and majestic views on the most scenic course in the area. Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
19-18 our score after two. Clopton leading Louisiana here at the Jake. If you're just joining us, it was the Clopton Lady Hawks surviving for a 12-point win over the Louisiana Lady Dogs. The best of the three games that they played this season, and probably the biggest scare that Clopton has had in their now 19-0 season so far. Is that lead was down to just 6 points in the second half before they pulled it back to a 12-point win. That was behind 25 points from Ashland Noah. So that was a good one. This one is equally good, 19-18, a 1-point game heading to the second half in our first half scoring numbers.
All right, we'll start with the home team, the Louisiana Bulldogs. Donnell Griffith had 8 points. Javon Reese was 6, and then 2 each, A.J. Geschwinder and Kane Mayfield. Unfortunately, the Dogs are 0 for 3 from the charity stripe here in the first half. For the Clopton Hawks, their leading scorer so far is James Matheny with 6, Larson Hall with 4, Jacob Harrelson with 4, Tucker Salmons with 3, and Adam Matheny with 2, and they are 3 for 5 from the charity stripe.
So that's where we stand after 2 quarters. Clopton 19, Louisiana 18. Nothing been decided here at the Jake. Second half is coming up in just about 3 minutes on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Illness can happen, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Remember, Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. Visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Hi, I'm Shelley Clucky at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. As a local agent, I want to personally help protect your family by offering life insurance, even without a doctor's visit. Here at Pike County Mutual, we pride ourselves in customer service, which you may not get with bigger companies. Have you noticed your insurance rates going up? Let us give you a free quote on life, home, auto, farm, or ATV. Give myself or Corey Buchanan a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
Start of the second half here from the Jake. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart. Both teams going over some last-second instructions. The officials waiting on the far side, and a 19-18 score with Clopton ahead. I was just looking down. Some of the Lady Bulldogs were walking by, and I think that Reese Womack was wearing a vintage sweatshirt.
I must have missed it.
It looks like something right out of my sister's closet in the 90s.
Hey.
Because our clothes are now vintage, Marianne.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a moment.
Yeah, they are.
No.
And it's mind-boggling. Because I'm still 25 years old. I don't.
I wish my knees felt 25.
Okay. My one knee is anywhere from 25 to 106. I don't know. I don't know where the donor came from on that, but it's been a while since I had those parts replaced. 19-18 our score after 2. And Louisiana with the ball. Here's Donnell Griffith. Up top for A.J. Geschwinder. Geschwinder back to Javon Reese, and he throws it away, and they will not catch up to it. On top of the scorer's table and ends up.
And that is just a miscommunication there by the Dogs. That turnover is one of those unforced ones that coaches want to shake their head at. And now it's in the hands of the Hawks.
And out high with it is Spoonster to Harrelson. Harrelson holds it high. Bounce pass. Oop. Almost got away from Larson Hall. Tried to feed him. Gets it to Hall. He goes off the glass, no good. As Kane just made him change direction at the last second. Here's Donnell Griffith in transition. Trying to reverse layup, and he draws a foul. I didn't know if they were going to go foul or travel on that one, but the call goes the Dogs' way on the push. And Donnell will head to the free throw line for the first time. He's got 8 points. Foul is on James Matheny, his first. 19-18. Louisiana trails. They can tie it with this free throw, and it's short. Missed everything.
Kind of makes you feel like we're towards the final 3 minutes of the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's this close.
Well, Clopton, much like Louisiana girls did tonight, came from double digits down, and we're tied at 19 as he made 1 of 2. But made it a game, and Louisiana had to hold on for the tournament championship. Trying to chase it down on the far side, out of bounds. Last touch by Clopton with 7:10 to go in the third.
Harrelson's shot got a little away from him, went well over the basket, and Clopton just couldn't reel it in. It ends up out of bounds.
7:07 to play in the third. Here's Donnell Griffith for Louisiana setting the offense. Over to Quincy Mooney. Mooney gets it for Kane Mayfield. Edge of the free throw line. Out to Javon Reese. Javon off the glass for 2. Javon Reese has 8. And Louisiana back ahead by a pair. Spoonster works against Griffith. Sweeps it over to Harrelson on the far side. Had Spoonster on a cut. Takes it to the free throw line instead. Gets it back to Matheny. James back to Spoonster. Out high for Larson Hall. Hall to Tucker Salmons. Free throw line through the key and tried one more hop and draws the foul.
And if they call it on Kane, that's going to be 4. And they do.
Oh, my. Just 2 points for Mayfield tonight, and he'll have to go to the bench. Hasn't made that move yet.
Landon Brown quickly up off the bench for his entrance after the first free throw from Salmons.
Shot in and out for Tucker. He was 3 of 4 before that. Now Kane comes out. That's where Clopton started their comeback with him on the bench. He makes the second one. It's a 1-point game. 21-20 Louisiana. Here's Geschwinder for Donnell Griffith. Landon Brown. Brown gives it back to A.J. A.J. forces his way, center of the lane, no. And the rebound pulled down by James Matheny.
Matheny, good position, great block out there down at the block.
Spoonster to the hoop and in. Trey Spoonster, first points, yeah.
First points of the night, and back to a 1-point lead for the Hawks.
Near side, Griffith. As Brown in the corner goes to A.J. at the top, who hands it off to Mooney. Mooney back to Brown to the near side, Donnell.
And Donnell has the 3 in this matchup.
Shot no good, but a foul will send Griffith back to the line.
Larson Hall pick up his second foul.
9 points tonight for Griffith. 5.5 to go. Third quarter here from the Jake. And the shot is good.
We're knotted at 22.
Deuce is wild. 22-22, 5:32 to go. And the second shot no good. Fouled the rebound, got it to Geschwinder. Now to Donnell in the corner. Back to A.J. for 3. A little long, had a good line, just a little too much juice. Larson Hall the rebound to Spoonster across the line with 5:18 to play in the quarter. To the near side for Tucker Salmons. Feeds Larson Hall. Hall goes to the hoop. No. Tip to the corner and out. Back to the Dogs in a tie game. Adam Matheny back in.
Looks like we've got a timeout.
And we'll call them over.
Yeah.
With 5:09 to play, 22-22, Louisiana and Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Clock running, 5:07 to go, tied at 22 here from Louisiana High School. The Bulldogs and the Clopton Hawks for the third time this season. First two were both for tournament championships at Clopton and Bowling Green. Both went to the Bulldogs. Brown kicks far side, three. Mooney is good. Quincy Mooney.
Someone other than Donnell Griffith with a tray for Louisiana in this one.
Back to the far corner. And out high, Solomons gives it to Spoonster. Working against AJ. Off the glass. Oh, good move by Trey Spoonster.
He just extended that out, fingertip, rolled it up off the glass, and good. And it's back to a 1-point lead for Louisiana.
And a blocking foul going to be called against Matheny. That's Adam.
Be his second.
Foul was on the floor. So Geschwinder will inbound, and Jalen Reese, actually, Geschwinder won't rebound because he's coming to the bench. Jalen comes in with 4:22 to play in the quarter. Brown out high with it. To Donnell, over to the far side for Jalen Reese. Now for Javon. Javon skips it to Brown. Brown goes to the far side for Mooney. Back up top, Jalen for three. No. Rebound pulled down by Larson Hall. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Donnell. That's his third.
Yeah.
25-24. Bulldogs lead. Clopton with the ball. Spoonster in the backcourt. Clopton, their gray alternate uniforms. Salmons back to Matheny, and Adam puts it off the glass for two.
Give him four, and it's back to a 1-point lead for Clopton here, 3:30 to go in the third.
Brown for three, way off the mark. Adam Matheny the rebound to Spoonster. Long pass ahead to Salmons. Tucker spins off of Reese and scores.
That was a nice move. The cross-court pass was a great solid one. He just went in, got to the block, spin off the glass, and good.
Their biggest lead since an 8-point lead early in the first half. Turnaround shot, and a foul going to be called on Hall. That's his third.
It's his third, and Landon Brown was doing the same thing. He went to the elbow, spun into the paint, went up, and again, he was just met by Hall. Now he's going to go to the free throw line. He'll get to shoot two.
28-25. Brown hasn't figured in the scoring yet. Landon's first shot is no good.
14 fouls here in the third for Clopton, 2 for Louisiana.
Saw some good action as Hall comes out, Harrelson back in. Some good action last night between Silex and Paris. Great games tonight between Louisiana and Clopton as he hits the second one to make it a 2-point game. First point of the night for Landon Brown. 5 minutes gone in the third, and Jalen Reese going to pick up a little ticky-tack foul. That's his second. Just a little hand check as Clopton was coming across the line. Good crowd here on a Tuesday night at the Jake.
Oh, this has become such a great matchup, great rivalry.
off the glass as Reese tried to sell the charge. Referee said no, and James puts it off the glass unguarded for 2. Here's Jalen. Thought he might have stepped out of bounds, but it's tipped forward by Harrelson. Lost control, picked up by Spoonster off the glass for 2. Trey Spoonster increases the lead. He's got 6 points in the quarter and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They now trail by 6. 32-26, 2:32 to go in the third quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
2:32 to play, third quarter. Clopton has opened up a 6-point lead on Louisiana here on the road tonight. Bulldogs have won the first 2 matchups between these two teams. They'll most likely meet again in district play.
And this district to be held at Clopton this year.
Donnell Griffith to the far side for Quincy Mooney. Now for Javon Reese. Javon to Jalen. Back up top for Mooney. 2:13 to play. Ball fake. Donnell puts it off the glass underhanded for 2.
32-28. 2 minutes to go here in the third.
4-point Clopton lead. Out high it's Spoonster. To Matheny. Back to Trey. Through the hands of Salmons and taken away by Donnell. Slows things up. Gives it to Jalen Reese. Back to Donnell Griffith.
Jalen was going to pull up for that 3, but Trey Spoonster was quick with a hand in his face.
Jalen to the bucket. Off the glass for 2. Good first step by Jalen Reese, and he's got his first 2 points. It's a 2-point game. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Matheny. Good work by Brown on the floor to get the turnover. And Coach Landon Hall says, hey, while you're here, this is what's going on with my guys. Donnell Griffith to Landon Brown. Jalen Reese for 3. That's way off the mark. Turns into a pass to Donnell. Off the glass, and we're tied. Griffith with 2 more. And it's all knotted at 32.
And Jalen's trying to plead his case to Adam Falloon, and that's not going well, as that's, as you mentioned, his third. Each team with 4 fouls here in the third.
Just 1:06 to go, but the rest of the time, any foul will result in free throws unless it's offensive. Hall, late substitution for Matheny. They let it go. Bounce pass to Spoonster in the backcourt. He's across the line with 1:02 to go in the quarter. All tied at 32, Clopton in Louisiana. Here's Harrelson to the bucket and scores.
Man, Jacob Harrelson's just really dominating his way to that bucket tonight, driving along the baseline and adding 2 more.
Total of 6. To the bucket, and Donnell Griffith on a nice run with 2 more. Ties things up at 34.
Down to 35 ticks to go here in the third.
Will Clopton play for the final shot? Bounce pass to the near side.
You know they won't.
To the bucket. Solins snuck it over for 2. He's having a pretty good night.
He is.
Donnell back the other way with 11 seconds, now 10. Turns, fires, got it to roll over. Donnell's hitting from everywhere tonight. Tied at 36, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. 36-36, Clopton in Louisiana. From the Jake, ELO basketball action on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
A heck of a third quarter is basically we had the same output in that quarter as we did in the entire first half. 18-17,
Yep.
Louisiana outscored Clopton in that quarter, and we have a tie game here heading to the fourth. 36 all. Spoonster to Matheny to the far side now for Harrelson. Harrelson, kickback, Hall, down low. Matheny tripped up to the far side, ball loose, and Reese came up with it. Jalen to Javon. Against Hall. Good, and a foul. Wow. That's going to be 4 on Larson Hall. 10 points now for Javon Reese. Louisiana with the lead.
It's kind of crazy thinking this is the same two teams that in the championship game, Louisiana won 60-50 over Clopton. Ooh. We may get there, but it's going to take a lot here in the fourth.
Mm-hmm. 3-point play, 39-36.
Larson comes out. Adam Matheny comes back in for the Hawks.
That's a big loss right now for Clopton. Harrelson near side. Now for Tucker Salmons. Tried to force a pass to Matheny. Saved by Javon to Jalen. Here comes Louisiana again. And that one rejected back to Jalen. To Donnell, to Jalen again. Reese. Good crossover on Spoonster from the baseline. His shot wild and picked up by Adam Matheny. Long pass ahead. Harrelson to the bucket. Got Javon in the air. Shot's no good, but that's going to be foul number 2 on Reese. 6:47 to play in regulation. 3-point lead, the biggest of the night for Louisiana.
It ties the biggest lead.
And Harrelson looking to cut into that here. First free throw is no good. So he's still got 6 points. He's 0 for 3 from the line.
Mayfield coming in. He's got 4 fouls.
Comes in for Javon.
Javon just with 2, so I like to think that he won't be sitting long.
Second shot in and out. 0 for 4 from the line, but an offensive rebound. Here's Harrelson. No, but another foul going to send him back to the line.
And if that's on Mayfield, he's headed back to the bench.
Yeah, it's on me, it's on me. That's what Mooney was saying. And he got his way.
That's only Mooney's first.
Yeah. 6 points for Harrelson. 0 for 4 from the stripe. And the shot is short, 0 for 5. One more. And that one, no good. And out of bounds is
Landon Brown. His foot slid as he got that rebound.
turnover back to back to Clopton, trailing by 3.
6:42 to go here in this matchup.
Almost stolen away by Griffith. Harrelson over to the far side. Matheny back up top for Spoonster. Spoonster backs up onto the bottom lip of that Bulldog at center court. Over to the far side. Here's the 3. Just off the mark. Offensive rebound, Solins to Matheny. Now Harrelson off the glass, and that one won't go. Another offensive rebound. That's good for James Matheny, and it's a 1-point game. Mooney to the near side. 10 points now for Matheny. Jalen to Quincy Mooney. Leaves it. No, he's going to take it to the near side. Blocked off the bottom of the backboard. Loose. Picked up by Jalen. And the shot no good, but a foul going to be whistled on Harrelson, his second. Wow.
Crazy
if he would have just held it on the floor.
Yeah. Let his coach call a timeout.
Something. Jalen at the line. First shot no good. 2 points for Reese tonight. Brown checks out. For the 5 starters in there for Louisiana, missed them both. So Clopton still just a point down with 5:40 to go. Here in regulation from the Jake. Spoonster fell down, tried to keep his dribble, and a timeout taken by the Hawks to save this possession. 39-38, Louisiana leads fourth quarter. 5:35 to go on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
5:35 to play here in the fourth. 39-38, Louisiana leading Clopton. Clopton will have the ball after the timeout. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart. The girls' game went to Clopton, but it was a lot tougher than the first 2 matchups between the Lady Hawks and the Lady Dogs, as Louisiana had it down to a 6-point deficit in the second half, but Clopton climbed back to a 12-point, 67-55 victory earlier tonight. Matheny to inbound. That's Adam. Usually wears number 0 in these gray uniforms. He's wearing 25. Harrelson, another odd number as he wears 33 to Spoonster. Another odd number as he wears 24. Harrelson in the corner, back to Spoonster. I guarantee if they win, though, we're going to see a lot more number 24 and 33 the rest of the season.
Think so?
That one is out of bounds. Harrelson thought he did enough to save it. And gives it back to Louisiana with 5:12 to go. Donnell hands it to Kane Mayfield, who's playing with 4 fouls. Back to Quincy Mooney. Mooney to the corner for Griffith. Donnell. Harrelson in front of him. Back up top to Jalen Reese, over to the far side for Mooney. He's going to go against Matheny. Shot no good, but Mooney's going to head to the line. That's foul number 3 on Adam.
Quincy's first trip, I believe, to the charity stripe.
That's what I've got. 3 points on the night. 4:48 to play. And the first shot is good. It's a 2-point lead for Louisiana. Louisiana the first to 40. They're up by 2, and the second shot rims out. Harrelson the rebound, over to Spoonster. Back to Harrelson. And it's blocked by Donnell. Here he comes. Fade away, short, and Adam Matheny the rebound. That was not the shot that Donnell wanted to take.
No.
Matheny out of the corner with it. Back up top to Harrelson. Now Spoonster, baseline, and tripped up. We're going to have a blocking foul against the Bulldogs. And that goes on Donnell Griffith. That's his 4th. And that is problematic.
That is. Each team with 3 fouls here in the 4th with 4:20 to go.
Over to the far side. Ball fake. Back to Spoonster. 4:10 to go. 40-38. Clopton trailing. I believe that's Simmons wearing number 1 tonight. To the hoop, and he scores.
Caden Simmons makes it 40 all here with 3:49 to go in this ball game.
40-40.
Down to 3:41.
At the top of the key, here's Donnell Griffith. Hands it off for Jalen for 3. That's offline. And the rebound goes to the floor. Looking for the tie-up. And finally, they got to blow a whistle. And the referees say, come on, man. I blew the whistle. You kept going. It's your ball. 40 all. So Jalen will inbound. Lobs it out. Kane gets it on the far side to Donnell. Griffith.
Really, Clopton should be trying to get Griffith or Mayfield out right now.
Yep. Shot long. Rebound to the near side. Oh, right to Donnell. They tried to save it in. And through the legs of Javon Reese. Good defense by the Hawks to finally get the ball back.
If I was Coach Landon Hall, the first thing I do is tell one of my players take it directly either to Griffith or to Mayfield. They both play with 4 fouls. Get them out of this game.
James Matheny out. Larson Hall back in.
Would not be Larson Hall. He's playing with 4 fouls. You do not, because it could a lot of times go 50-50 which way it's going to get called.
Pass tipped to Tucker Salmons. Back to Jacob Harrelson now for Trey Spoonster to the corner. Simmons. Kick out. Trying to get it down low. Got it to Tucker on the. Oh, it's stolen by Mooney. Pass ahead. Javon. Reverse layup and in. Louisiana by 2.
2:36 to go here in the ball game.
42-40. Here's Larson Hall to Jacob Harrelson. Clopton trailing by 2. Tucker Salmons back to Jacob Harrelson. Touch pass to Hall at the free throw line. Kick out. Tucker with 2:17 to go. Far side. Simmons hits the bottom of the backboard, and the loose ball goes to Louisiana.
He had the good idea taking it to Mayfield, but he just didn't have himself lined up well enough to do it.
Off the glass, Javon Reese with 2 more and a timeout taken. Bulldogs, largest lead of the night, 44-40 over Clopton with 2:03 to go in regulation on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
44-40, Louisiana leading Clopton. 4th quarter, 2:03 to go here at the Jake. We'll be at the Nick tomorrow as Griggsville, Perry, Pleasant Hill, the Tornadoes take on the Pittsfield Saukeys, and it is going to be, they're going to be packed in like sardines.
Yeah, they are.
At Griggsville Perry High School tomorrow. And Friday we'll be at the pit for the Superfan Shootout as the Clopton Lady Hawks take on the QND Lady Raiders.
Full court pressure from Louisiana.
Hall in the backcourt. Matheny across the line now with Spoonster. Bounce pass for James. Far side now, Tucker Salmons. Spoonster again. Corner, nothing there. Kick out. Adam to James Matheny. Shoots it over the rim. Hall there. Put back, no. And Javon the rebound.
Oh, Larson Hall, you better get your hands out of there before your brother starts screaming at you and you pick up that 5th foul.
Donnell with it. Minute 25 to go. And does Louisiana go clock or do they go add here?
My guess is they're going to look to add.
Kick to the corner. Mooney threw it near side and saved, but right to Clopton. Spoonster, 1-on-2. Kick back, no. Stolen back by Louisiana. They didn't give up. Here comes Jalen. Off the Javon Steele, and a foul whistled against the Hawks.
I laughed because there for a moment I thought Coach Larson Hall was going to be running down the court with his team.
Foul is on Spoonster, his 3rd. Minute 2 to go. That was the 4th foul against the Hawks, and there's the 5th foul against the Hawks.
And Spoonster's going to pick it up.
And that's his 4th. So he's got 4. Larson Hall has 4. Matheny has 3. On the other side, Mayfield, Griffith both have 4, and Jalen Reese has 3.
In theory, good foul as Jalen has been 0 for 2 at the free throw line.
2 points tonight. That shot can't find its way home. 60 seconds left. 44-40, Louisiana leads. He couldn't push it past a 2-possession game anyway, but he does hit that one to make it a 5-point lead. 3 points tonight for Jalen.
Harrelson returns now for the Hawks. Adam Matheny has a seat.
Spoonster through Matheny across the line. Back to James. Bounce pass. Harrelson to James Matheny. Tries to go to the basket, gets it to Larson Hall. Hall off the glass for 2.
He's got 6 now on the night.
But he's been pretty much neutralized offensively, and now Mooney is fouled by James Matheny. And we'll go down to the other end and shoot free throws with 36.4 seconds to go.
He's going to get 2. Coach Larson Hall originally had everybody over at the bench, now pushed them all away. Go get lined up.
36.4 seconds to go. It's a 3-point lead, so 1 free throw will make it a 2-possession game. Mooney can't hit the first. 1 more opportunity. He's 1 for 3. 4 points tonight. Free throws have not been either team's friend in this game.
Not the boys' game.
Second one is good, so he gets it to 2. 46-42.
And Spoonster's going to be fouled. They're going to call it on Javen.
So, how many is that on?
3.
Javon Reese? Yes.
It's only the 4th team foul.
So Harrelson will inbound on the far side. 32.5 seconds to go. Got to take it to the hoop. Oh, I think Javon got away with one there. And a timeout taken by Clopton as the ball was loose, picked up by Salmons, and immediately Coach Hall says timeout. 26.3 on the clock, 46-42. Louisiana leads the Hawks on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Handel's Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. it takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life.
26.3 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
46-42 is our score. It's going to be Clopton's basketball.
Hawks have it under the basket after the timeout. Far side. Spoonster. Pass tipped into the front court. Race for it. Knocked away. Picked up by the Bulldogs and immediately fouled is Donnell Griffith.
No, I think they called a timeout.
Did they?
Yep.
They did. 18.7 seconds to go. 46-42. Bulldogs lead the Hawks on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
It'll be Bulldog ball with 18.7 seconds to go, up by 4 on Clopton, and this is probably start to finish been the closest game between these two.
It has.
But right now it looks like the Bulldogs are going to go 3-0.
Well, and Clopton just did a full line change out there on us.
So good luck to us, huh?
I think so.
Oh, let's just go ahead and say it. Austin McNeese, Caden Simmons, Caden Wilson, Wyatt Myers out there. Do we have Cam Lilly too? They're going to switch them all back on us.
It was the whole goal was the foul.
Yep. With 17.2 seconds to go, and
Jalen Reese back at the charity stripe.
There's guys going to say, I'm going to go on down there. Why not? 17.2 on the clock. That makes the lead 5 as Jalen hits the first. He's hit 2 in a row after missing his first 3. 47-42. This to make it to where 2 threes doesn't beat you. In and out. Here come the Hawks. Got to be quicker than that. Matheny to Hall. Off the glass, no, a foul with 10.8.
Mayfield is going to head to the seat.
5th foul on him, 2 points tonight. He doesn't look as frustrated with a 5-point lead with 10.8 seconds to go. Hall to the line for the first time tonight. Just 6 points in this game. Still 6 points as he misses the first.
And really, when you look down at all the free throws missed in this game, could have been closer to that 60-50 score.
Yeah, really could have been. 47-42. Hall's second shot is no good. Missed them both. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. Saved and then off of Salmons out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs, and we're down to 4.7 seconds to go. If Louisiana can get it in, they'll foul one more time, but you're asked, oh, he hit the back of the backboard, so it is a turnover.
No, they were saying that Harrelson tipped it.
That was awfully hard. Oh, so he tipped it off the back of the backboard?
I guess so.
So again, an opportunity. Comes to the near side and a nice tackle, open field. I guess if that sack the quarterback.
Yeah, Adam Matheny, and they're calling a personal.
They're calling an intentional foul on Adam. That's his 4th foul. So Louisiana will get the free throws and the ball. with 3.9 seconds to go. AJ to the line. And the first shot is good. 6-point game. Just 3 points tonight for AJ. Make it 4, and that is what you call a 3-possession game. And they have the ball.
And they've got to take it the entire length of the court, 3.9 seconds.
Bulldog ball. And he'll just throw it to Brown, and he'll dribble out. That'll do it. For the third time this season, the Louisiana Bulldogs have defeated the Clopton Hawks 49-42, the final. That's probably the best of the three so far from start to finish. We'll be back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Another good one between Louisiana and Clopton, but for the third time this season, Marianne, it goes to the Bulldogs, 49-42. So nothing changed as far as win-losses, but we probably saw the best game between the Lady Hawks and the Lady Dogs, and now the closest game start to finish between the Hawks and the Louisiana Bulldogs.
And I think probably a big key in that on the boys' game, Mark, was Clopton was able to slow the pace for Louisiana. They never could get out there and run and gun it. They really kind of slowed things down and kind of wore the Louisiana Bulldogs down physically, I think more mentally with the defense.
And it was an interesting approach. I think it worked for a while, but you got to give credit to Coach Matt Boswell and his Bulldogs. They never got down on themselves and never lost that fire that's been burning since the Christmas break ended. They found something in the Hawks' armor, and they were able to exploit it and get this to the 7-point victory.
Well, I can tell you that the chink in the armor across the board for both teams may have came from the free throw line.
Yeah, it was not a great free throw shooting night, or else we would have been much closer to the score of the Bowling Green Tournament Championship from 4 days ago. But entertaining nonetheless, and a 49-42 Louisiana victory here on their home floor at the Jake over the Clopton Hawks. So the next time, we've had the 2 tournaments. We've had the conference game now. The big one will be in the district tournament coming up in just a
couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks here from Clopton High School. 49-42, Bulldogs over the Hawks. We'll take a break, come back with final scoring numbers, and wrap things up from Louisiana on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and colored jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
49-42, Louisiana over Clopton by 7 points. And Marianne, can we retire the gray road jerseys or alternates for Clopton now?
Probably not. It's probably not going to happen, Mark. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't like it. I'm just glad that I was able to look down and okay, I know who that is. I know who that is because those numbers weren't right tonight. And but you do have the right numbers as far as our final scoring goes.
Kind of shocked tonight. The Clopton Hawks, only one player in double digits, and that's James Matheny. He ended the night with 10 points. Tucker Simons had 8. Larson Hall, Trey Spoonster, and Jacob Harrelson each was 6. And then adding in 4 points was Adam Matheny. The Hawks from the free throw line tonight, 4 for 13.
Yikes.
For the Louisiana Bulldogs, they had a couple in double figures, including the leading scorer of the night, Donnell Griffith. He had 18 points. Javon Reese had 15. And then Quincy Mooney had 5. Jalen Reese and A.J. Geschwinder each with 4. Kane Mayfield had 2, and adding a free throw was Landon Brown. Bulldogs were actually 10 for 22, I believe it was, from the free throw line.
That's a larger sample size and still under 50%, but still better than the 4 on the other side during the game. And when you lose by 7,
there you go.
There's your difference maker right there. So 49-42 our final. If you missed it earlier, it was the Clopton Lady Hawks, 67-55 over the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs, although it was down to a 6-point game. The first quarter in that one was the big one. 30-13, Clopton outscored the Lady Dogs in the first quarter. The final 3 quarters was 13-9, 15-14, and 14-14. So they outplayed Clopton the last 3 quarters, but only shaved 4 points off that deficit in the girls' game. 25 points from Ashlyn Noah, 22 from Trinity Chapman, another 15 points from Nakia Griffith, and 14 from Bailey Lane on the Clopton side. So it was interesting in the girls' game. No Tinley Spoonster almost all the whole second half. Kylie Noah didn't play most of the second half. So I don't know if there was an injury or they were under the weather, or if Coach Devin Street was just trying something new, putting different players in high-pressure minutes. But it's a big week for Clopton. Like you said, they got a home game coming up on Thursday, and then at the pit against QND on Friday.
Yeah, all I know is there was some method to her madness in that. So
because she didn't look overly concerned
She didn't.
on the bench. She seemed
she
calm,
didn't.
cool, and collected. And we actually didn't hear Coach Street as much as we do on a normal night. So very interesting approach and game plan tonight. We'll be back on the air tomorrow with more basketball from the Nick as the Griggsville Perry Pleasant Hill Tornadoes host the Pittsfield Saukeys. I believe that's a 7:30 scheduled tip, so about a 7:15 pregame, and then on Friday night from the pit for Clopton and QND. For Marianne, Gordon back at the station, Tana's taking pictures. Everyone at Eagle 102 Sports, we thank you for joining us for high school basketball on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.